votes necessary to establish a Space Force as the 6th branch of the armed forces. That's a big statement. We are going to have the Air Force and we are going to have the Space Force, separate but equal. It is going to be something so important. General Dunford, if you would carry that assignment out,
I would be very greatly honored also. Where's General Pugh?
Taco, I love fucking tacos. The menu says 3, but I order quattro. Get ready, belly hungry, yummy, keep it yummy. I prefer flour tortilla, I don't like them crunchy. Nah, you better get up on your fucking ethnic food groups, you feel me?
What we think.
The name's Yukon Cornelius, the greatest prospector in the North.
What you believe is not reality.
It's not real.
Now follow 3 kings down the rabbit hole.
Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up.
Come with us. We're all the way down here. It's okay. Don't be afraid. They are watching. They know. But we must prevail. Oh, hell. You guys are going to be in so much trouble.
And we are, hey, yeah, what the fuck are you watching? Welcome to The Lion, the Witch, and the Mogul, episode 2 of the 10 Full Times. Yes. This week has been fucking nuts, period. I don't give a fuck who you are. You know what's happening. We're going to delve off into it. The shit means a lot for the military. The shit means a lot for civilians. This is a huge shift in America today. And to discuss it with me is my big dog XO. What's up, Pookie?
Hey man, how you doing?
I'm doing delicious. How's that belly?
I'm feeling good, man. I had a nice hamburger, man. It's good.
And my dude picked straight from the X-Files because he knows everything. My man Mulder, what's up, dude?
Same shit, different day.
It is this. I don't know if this is the same kind of shit.
Can't say that though. You know, we've got multiple people popping smoke. We've got civilians wanting to fund a border wall. We've got big changes going on in the world.
This climate right now, I'm usually not scared about shit. I'm usually not super worried about shit. And it's mostly funny to me. But General Mattis popping smoke and about facing, it feels like somebody fucking died, dude. It feels like my granddaddy just passed, you know? And he's the baddest motherfucker of them all. He's the level-headed one up there, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah. No, he was one of the more level-headed individuals in the administration.
I've backed Trump up for a while. I've backed him up for a while. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to think about it. I know it's two heads of the same snake up in the White House. I know they're all fucking evil. Trump has been fucking, look, let's give him a grade point average, or let's give him a grade sheet at this point. I'm giving him a B. The shit ain't too bad. But I feel like this whole Syria thing was rants of Adderall. Because you know that motherfucker's on speed. I don't care. Do what you do. But, dude, Really?
Yeah, I don't agree with the whole Syria thing.
This is fucking crazy.
Well, and also the global advisor for the war on Syria, or the U.S. envoy for operations against ISIS or whatever, he popped smoke too, because apparently he doesn't agree with the troop pullout.
Vic Ram said, no, he isn't. Carlos Hathcock is the baddest motherfucker. I will go with you. Whitefeather is one of the baddest motherfuckers. There's a handful of Lords of War, if you will.
Mike Vinning.
I don't know who that guy is.
Look up Sergeant Major Mike Vinning.
Okay. There's a lot. I mean, dude, there's guys out there that have been the MVP of war for a long time, and Mattis has commanded not most of them, but in our generation and before, right? He is, okay, I'll say this. Mattis is the baddest motherfucking commander in recent history. And he married the Marine Corps.
Yep.
What the fuck was that?
Mike Vinning helped set up Delta.
Oh, so he's a little dude. Look at that mustache. That mustache.
He's the one that looks like Mr. Rogers when he's clean shaven.
He goddamn sure does. Look, that is a nerd assassin. That is what that is.
Nerd assassin.
Dude, he looks like he'll read a book to you and then just chop your neck. EOD, like Master EOD. Oh, this dude's a beast. From 68 to 99. So he was whooping ass all through the 70s and 80s. He was beating fucking behind, setting up Delta, and just slinging Killer D all over the planet. That's what I'm talking about, dude. There's a picture of him in a white polo with a motherfucking AK and super big glasses on. That's what's up.
If you watch that movie, Sicario.
Yeah.
The dude, God damn, his name has escaped me right now, but the guy that played the spy in that Burn Notice show, he based his character in that movie on Mike Vinning when he was kicking it in the khakis, polo, and the machine gun. Right
next to Vinny is Dale Comstock, which I had the privilege of interviewing. He is, remember that, Pookie? He is an intense motherfucker. Anyway,
that was pretty intense.
Back to fucking chaos. Big Daddy fucking chaos. We all know Big fucking Daddy chaos. The veteran community lost their goddamn minds when that happened. It's like we all won the fucking lottery, right? And now Daddy's gone. Daddy's gone to sleep.
Chaos popping smoke to us was like the liberals when they realized Hillary lost.
Yeah.
We don't understand what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was. Why do I have the number up already? Let's see. Vic Ram, I'm active duty and saying that we need to do some self-reflection to take care of America. We're 21 Tango in debt, guys. Roger that. I mean, dude, we can't depend on one guy. And I'm sure whoever comes in like to replace him, he's not going to be unqualified to do the fucking job, really. I mean, so I'm scared in the fact that Mattis had the thought that Mattis couldn't solve a fucking problem or wouldn't solve the problem of, all right, Trumpalicious just said we're pulling out of fucking Syria, and then he's talking to fucking Turkey knowing that they're going to butt fuck the Kurds. Knowing this shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? And in his letter of resignation, he's just saying, basically, fuck this guy. I mean, if you color around the fucking lines, you know. I don't even know if that's the right saying, but.
I don't know. Letter. I didn't take it as a fuck you letter. I took it as a, look, we're just not seeing eye to eye. You want to go this direction. I don't necessarily agree with it. I've served my time. I really don't want to bump heads and fight you if you're not going to listen to my advice. So I'm going to go do my thing.
You would think you hire a dude, the baddest fucking dude, right? you would think, like, I'm going to listen to everything he says. There's nothing in his past that ever says he would, like, be unloyal or he wouldn't do the mission. All Mattis ever cared about was lethality and completing the mission and going above and beyond. We know this. We know this. So Trump going around his fucking main dude, I mean, that's like losing your fucking weapon in a firefight. It's like, fuck. Or you're alone, you're in a firefight, and then, oops, you're alone. Uh-oh. Not good. So, and on top of all this shit, shutting down the government. I know we've been through this shut. I know.
Fear tactic, man.
I know we've been through this shutdown the government shit. We're all going to be all right. It ain't going to be too fucking bad.
Let's be honest. The government shut down and ATF agents aren't working. That means we can all run around with SBRs and suppressors.
Oh, and I'm going to run out with my tits out. Can't tax that. Maybe you can. I don't know.
They can tax.
You can collect rainwater now.
We're going to fucking look. We're all putting solar panels on our fucking car. We're going to collect rainwater on our car, and feed random people's cow. I don't.
Black market lemonade stands.
Oh yeah, fuck the fuck the police. I'm going to sell my lemonade. Ooh, we're gonna put some. Hey, if they're not federally doing shit, like, we can sell for real weed now. They can't get us during this time frame, right? Or is it still illegal, Mulder? Mulder?
I believe that the federal government shut down, but your state government might have a different opinion on this shit, right?
Yeah. There's still state level agencies that will come and slip you the big fucking weenie.
I don't like this 2 sets of laws bullshit, man. I need it Invisicloak. Like the federal Invisicloak and the state Invisicloak. Pick one, motherfucker. Let's all get on the same goddamn page.
So the way that you get around that is you just claim to be a sovereign citizen and your car is for traveling. You aren't driving.
So, fuck that. You were a cop for many years. And I've watched plenty of fucking cop videos and these assholes saying, I'm a sovereign citizen. I was fucking walking inside of my car, traveling down the road sovereignly with a Sauvignon and a baguette. And the cop is going like, and then you're going to be like, I know my fucking law. And the cop's going to say, tase.
Anytime somebody would scream, I know my rights, I know the law, or am I being detained? It never worked out very well for them, I can tell you that.
It doesn't seem, you'd have a better chance saying, fuck the police, coming straight from the underground. You'd have a better chance. They might giggle. I would, if I was a cop. You said that shit to me, I'd giggle like a motherfucker. But I'd also say, tase me, bro. That's it. Or just fucking take a hot shot to the neck of electricity to that 100,000 volts or whatever y'all are packing. I know they turn the heat down on those things. But
Tase usually runs at 50,000, but it deploys over a larger area because of the tong placement. Like with the handheld stun gun, you're only getting maybe an inch and a half of current going through. With the taser, when you got, say, one hits you in your nipple and one hits you by your belly button, then it's connecting that circuit through that whole area and it's going to lock your body up.
I'll just take a tong and a 9-volt battery and put it at the end of it and just hit you, like, open them tongs up and touch you with it and then touch that 9-volt battery to the back of it, zap you. Victory. That's how I feel about it.
They make a 12-gauge taser round so you can reach out and touch someone.
Oh, yeah.
You shoot me with a 12-gauge taser round, I'm going to do what you say. I'm not going to talk shit here. This seemed like I would have talked shit, but no. You pull a shotgun out on me, I'm going to try to run, but I'm kind of slow. Fuck, man. Birdshot, you got me. I feel like a double buck right to the ass with little taser beads to it or whatever. You win, dude. You take me where you want me to go. But just know, I'm half magician, so I can get out of those cuffs. I have a cuff key implanted in my arm like a fucking V-bid chip or whatever you want to call it. Shh, 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 don't tell nobody.
RFI.
That's it too. A riff chip. Like I got one. What you don't know, and I've never showed you guys, I've got a tracker chip poked in my back like a great white. So, somebody fucking saw me going down the sidewalk and hit me one of them fucking tracker spears right in the fucking back, and I've been tracked ever since. So this weird website. Anyway, so
yeah, I've seen that website. It's fatbaldguy.com.
Hey, I'm pH fat. Fuck you. This beard makes me dominant.
All right, Cartman.
Screw you guys, I'm getting tracked. Oh, we've already got tracker devices anyway. They shut down Tumblr. So, hey, guys, if y'all had Tumblr, no more porno. No more porno jacking on the Tumblr app. It's gone. Fucking Sprint bought Tumblr. You can't fucking slow stroke in the Porta-John no more, dude. They had nice sensual gifs on there, man. Sensual.
They had a lot of good stuff. They had a Gumby anime dress up where Gumby was screwing Sonic the Hedgehog, and it was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life.
If you could slow stroke it to that in the PJ, bruh, to Gumbo, big old Gumbo Bone Dog, slipping up Sonic, and he's a quick piece. Whew. And you don't sweat, and you don't sweat it out. But anyway, you can't do that shit no more, man. You can't do that shit no more.
Yeah, you can.
Sex workers, they're look, check this out. And this is a real fucking thing. This is what's happened to the internet. And this is a bigger point to all this stupid shit I'm talking. Tumblr. You can't get your rocks off on there no more. Facebook. We hardly ever get our rocks off, right? Jake Ford says just Google whatever porn you're into and that shit'll pop up. Bruh, I want it in a nice compact application. I don't want to have to type nothing. I just want to scroll like tits Facebook, you know? Classy pornography. Anyway, Facebook. Facebook, they're fucking around, right? They're pulling everything off. 3. That guy that raised, what are we at, $15 million for the fucking wall? They pulled that cocksucker off of Facebook. Not cocksucker, I mean that in the nicest way, airman or staff sergeant or tech sergeant, whatever you were.
Oh, that's just, you know what? That was part of that whole Orwellian purge that happened way back in, October time frame? When Alex Jones got knocked off and shit.
They bumped him because of right-wing news.
They're pulling everybody off. They're pulling everybody off the fucking internet that has a different way of thinking. If you're somewhat conservative, the dude's trying to raise fucking money for a wall. Why the fuck? Hey, Mark Zuckerberg, look at me in my motherfucking eyes. I know you're looking, you alien ass bitch. See him? I've got spectacles on. Don't you just hit me with no fucking gay ray. Listen, bruh, he's just trying to fucking protect. Look, I don't give a fuck what you think about illegals or whatever, or this, that, this, and the third. I'm going to tell you this. And this is a simple fucking dumb retard analogy. And it's logical, dude. You've built a fucking website, for God's sakes. You should know what logical is, right? So you've got your house and everybody in fucking Facebook land, right? That this 1 billion trillion bazillion people, right? And we're all going to come to your fucking front yard. And oh no, what do you got there? You got a fucking fence, bro, AKA small wall. And we're not going to be able to get in. You don't want us all eating your motherfucking your baby's fucking stem cells in there, because I know that's what you're eating. So I don't want nobody coming in and eating my motherfucking biscuits and gravy. I live in this country.
Where was that? The Facebook data center, I think it's in like North Carolina or some shit. I can't remember where it's at, but it's got like a freaking 8-foot wall built around the whole goddamn thing.
Bam. And you don't want this one guy. You wait. You let you let them fucking put this Blasey Ford bullshit. Everybody's fucking GoFundMe on Facebook for this whore. I can't say whore. I'm just being a dick right now. But this chick fucking Blasey Ford saying she got fake raped back in 1922. She got maybe fingered by a Kavanaugh guy that you have no proof of. You let that shit, there's no proof of anything of that happening, but there's absolute proof of fucking illegals coming in here murdering folks. I mean, there's absolute proof of that. You can't tell me that you know she got fingered in fucking 1963 on fucking Clyde's couch while they were fucking watching Good Times. I don't fucking know. You can't tell me this shit, man. You let all this stuff, you let all these other crazy ass motherfuckers put their GoFundMes on Facebook, but you won't let the one important fucking thing this country. And is this considered the biggest fucking GoFundMe of all time? Is this the biggest one?
I don't know, but if you go on GoFundMe's website, you can see like the trending or the more popular ones, and it's nowhere to be found on there.
I'll tell you.
Let me go do some looking for.
That's it. That's why I love you, Mulder. Look, let me tell you this. You put one fucking Mongolian on the other side of that guy. If you put one Mongolian in Mexico right now, you're going to have an army of fucking Chinese building a wall. That's how we get the wall done. It's so fucking racist. But, guys, we do need a fucking... I don't like how fucking Trump said slats. It's slats. We designed it in slats. He's quit that shit, dude. We're not going to fucking gold plate this wall.
No, okay, let me explain that to you. So the space in between the slats is too small for a person to get through, but it's still wide enough for Border Patrol to see people trying to breach it from the other side. And the top is pointed to where it would make it very difficult for someone trying to climb over without severely injuring themselves. But if it was a solid wall, Border Patrol wouldn't be able to see what people were doing on the other side of it.
That's a great thing, but the only thing I'm talking about is like the way he did it. He was sitting in front of the podium, and Trump has that snooty ass fucking way he talks sometimes. It's funny though, but he was like, he puts that finger up and he says slats. Slats. It's not a wall. It's not a solid wall. It's slats. I'm like, come on, man. Fuck off, man. But I'm down for the wall, dude. I'm down. A lot of people are. More people are down for the wall than fucking Blasey Ford. I'll tell you that, bitch, or that much, not bitch.
Or the ladders to get over the Trump wall.
Oh yeah, somebody else made a GoFundMe for fucking Trump ladders or wall ladders. How much is that up to?
That was like $10K or something like that.
That's pretty good. That's an expensive ass ladder. I just wouldn't imagine. Look, you're gonna have to look. If we really want to know how this is going to fucking go down, watch the which Lord of the Rings is where they get over the fucking wall.
Oh, you talking about Helm's Deep?
Yeah. They're getting in Helm's Deep, but they had a whole fucking army of assholes coming through. Look, all we need to Helm's Deep this shit up, dude. How long? 500 millennia they said that shit was up for? And no one has ever breached our walls.
Yeah.
We got to go that route, dude. Okay,
so the top 5 GoFundMes, this is a little bit dated, but I can use their data. The wall one is up to 15 million now.
Banging.
There was one for something in Canada. They raised 8.5 million Canadian, so that's like $1.50 US.
Yeah, not much.
I think they equated it to 6.8 million US. There was the Stoneman Douglas Victims Fund after the Parkland shooting. That was 6.8 million. There was the gay nightclub shooting. That was 7.8 million. The Las Vegas shooting was 11 million. And the Time's Up Legal Defense Fund for people who want to sue people that sexually harass them and Bill Cosby and Harvey Weinstein them, that raised 21 million. So the wall one is on track to break the top one ever.
Holy fuck. I'm loving it, dude. I'm loving it.
Dude, when they had the Fox News brief, man, the shit, oh my God, man. Within like 50 minutes, it jumped like $2 million, man.
Yeah, dude. And the whole time, The whole time the interview, he was saying, fuck Facebook the whole time. He's like, Zuckerberg has fucked me. They're pulling me off for no reason. I'm a veteran. I lost 3 of my limbs. I only can swim in a circle. And I feel bad for that guy, man. And they're just fucking with him, harassing with him. He's getting a lot. He said a lot of liberals. I don't know if that was just like a ploy or whatever, but he said like a lot of liberals were coming and saying, hell yeah, let's put money on. Somebody put 50 grand on that shit anonymously.
And it was D. Treasy.
Was it? I saw one where you saw put Nancy Pelosi put like 10 grand or some shit.
No, it was like $10 or some shit.
Oh,
GoFundMe has said don't donate in the name of celebrities or politicians because they will force a refund on it.
Halfhead says Twin Towers. That was the Twin Towers, man. That's what it was. So, ipso facto, dude, we got to do something. It's Agenda 21, the force of globalization. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, but he's saying the wall equals Agenda 21. No,
How?
Not having the wall is more Agenda 21 because they want to force migrants to dilute the population, dilute the workforce. They want to suppress wages by bringing in an unskilled labor force. And then look at what's going on in France with the mass migration.
Holy fuck, they're going crazy.
Yeah, well, that shit, what? Yeah, well, see, that's what happens when you allow that shit to go unchecked for too long.
Keep us out or keep them. Keith, if you want to leave America, dude, bounce. Nothing's stopping you.
Holla.
We just don't want people to come in and be a drain on the system.
Yeah, not at all.
And that whole argument about more people coming in here over planes thing might be valid or whatever it is, and overstay their visas might be valid. But I mean, think about this: we've got a heroin epidemic right now.
Correct.
In the United States. That border is wide open, and where's all that heroin coming from?
Afghani Kush.
Yeah, but how's it getting into the States?
Amazon.
No, it's coming right across the fucking border, man.
Oh, touche. You're right. Yeah, it's going to Amazon. It's going actually to the It's coming through the Amazon, not from You know what I'm saying? Not Bezos' Amazon, actual Anaconda territory Amazon.
Oh.
And then it's being trafficked through Mena, Arkansas.
Shout out to Bill Clinton. Because that motherfucker was slinging that motherfucking powder. He was getting tooted up with Hillary in the fucking governor's mansion, and they were sitting there just fucking blowing fucking white.
Yeah, Bill pushed more weight than the world's strongest man.
Hell yeah. He needs to look, he got trophies for it because he became the president. I don't see how these dumb motherfuckers just don't know this shit, man. Okay.
That's kind of like that whole theory where you just pull the wool over your eye because the truth is too terrifying.
It is, but you gotta fucking be uncomfortable to get a little bit of knowledge in your life. How do folks not know that like this is bullshit? We're at this point. We're at this point now, right? It feels like that. A lot of folks are waking up and podcasts like this are popping up and we're all talking. The internet is just banging, but it comes off like, when do we not believe anything that comes across our fucking tables, you know? Like, was that a psyop in itself that they get us where we don't believe shit? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where we don't believe in fucking anything that anybody says on here. And then they can just like do some magic shit. I don't know what the fuck they do. They're good at it.
Well, I mean, even back in the 50s with Operation Mockingbird, the CIA was getting into journalism to manipulate and control the media and to push the narrative in the directions they wanted it to go. And to this day, they're still doing it despite there being congressional fucking steps and checks and balances. It's obvious they're still doing it. And if you look at what happened with Trump and the dossier and everything, even when they get out, these people have the connections with the journalists and shit, because that Christopher Steele, the way he managed to spin the data to make that dossier happen was he interviewed this Michael Isikoff with Yahoo News. He got Isikoff to write a story about Carter Page, saying Carter Page was in bed with the Russians. Then using that data, Christopher Steele referenced the story that he gave Isikoff, saying, look, somebody else was already reporting on Carter Page being in bed with the Russians. It doesn't work like that. You can't give one person the information and then use that information to say, look, they're doing something bad, when you're the one that provided all the information with no verification anywhere.
That's heavy. That is heavy.
We live in a media day and age where all you got to do to cite a source is just to throw a link on your article. And if you click them links and start researching the shit, it starts getting kind of fishy sometimes, man.
There's pubic hair in the Dairy Queen. Brought to you by creamy.com.
Well, and let's be honest. Do people check the links?
No.
Do they bother?
No, they read the headlines.
Oh. No, it's the average American has gotten so afraid of actually research that now, like, Facebook even shows like how long a journal read is. Like,
yeah, because
you
people
get a
are
news
like,
article,
oh, it's more than a minute. I'm not going to read it.
Well, okay.
Yeah, too long didn't read. Too long didn't read.
Nobody gives a fuck about reading, because if you gave a fuck, you would read all the shit that comes across your phones that you're agreeing to. Nobody gives a fuck, and they know that. So that's where they hide it. They hide all that info, that legal info.
Well, not even that. I mean, aside from what Christopher Steele and Isikoff did with the media and everything else, I've shown you guys what I'm able to do with social media manipulation. I'm just one dude.
Dude, I read in a news group a while back, and people don't read news groups anymore because Facebook kind of destroyed that. But a guy put his whole story about how he was able to manipulate the hacker group Anonymous to just pretty much do as he whimmed for at least 6 months.
What was that dude's name?
I cannot remember what his name was.
I watched that documentary too.
Yeah, he literally. Well, I read it in the news group while it was happening. After the guy was done doing it, and he came forward and said, "This is how easy it is to manipulate these groups that with the hive mind mentality. You know, like all you gotta do is just drop the right about information in there just to pull them trigger feelings and trigger words and get people." I mean, that's the way it is nowadays. The media does it all the time now.
Dude, that's why I feel about this QAnon shit. Go ahead.
Let's look at what happened with Brett Kavanaugh.
Yeah.
With his third or fourth accuser, the one that Avenatti brought out, creepy porn lawyer, who was proven to be completely bad shit crazy. Yeah. He's never won a case, but he can sure beat his wife. The stuff about the gangbangs, and this was like a 20-something-year-old chick going to high school parties, and she witnessed multiple gang rapes but kept going back to the parties. Well, then it comes out that she's had like a history of taking part in gangbangs and shit in different relationships, where she's told the men she was dating that she enjoys group sex and all this other stuff.
No shame.
So, well, I'm not trying to kink shame. I'm just trying to say that.
Wait. She was legal age, right?
Yeah, she was of legal age.
Word. Cool. Well, she likes to, dude, if she likes to get a whole pack of fucking sausage, I can't hate on you, boo-boo. But if you keep saying this fucking rape shit, getting promised a Tesla.
Before that happened, it was on 4chan of somebody saying, I've got Avenatti to bite on something, and I'm trolling the shit out of him.
Yeah. I remember that. Like, they called him up.
Oh, yeah.
That call was
got
amazing.
Him good, man.
And then the chick
dude used
that
his
signed
stripper girlfriend to fucking call in or some shit, no?
Well, and then they figured out that Avenatti went on LexisNexis or something and found somebody that was in the right age group, right demographic, and got her to agree to it for a fund, because he kept telling her, I can get you more money after the GoFundMe. It's basically money laundering at that point. But what they were doing was they were trying to just create a parade of people that they might find credible and saying, she agreed to it under oath. Well, then she comes back and says, yeah, I mean, I signed the last page, but that's not the stuff I agreed to in all these other pages. He changed my words.
This Avenatti cat is a fucking snake motherfucker. He is.
Well, he already got hit with $50,000 a month in spousal support or something like that. He had to get rid of a bunch of watches, a Ferrari. He had to sell his stake in a corporate jet. His law firm got kicked out of their offices. Like, the dude's just grasping at straws. So I don't understand why CNN and them are still parading him like, oh, he's this big deal.
And he had to sell his actual stake. He's hungry now. This motherfucker, he's fucked, dude. 50 grand a month. What the
It might not have been
fuck?
that, or was a $50,000 watch. I don't remember exactly. But you know who else? Well, he ain't hungry, but the good Reverend Al Sharpton, who hasn't paid taxes in years, but just sold the rights to his life story to his charitable foundation for, I think, $500,000 or $750,000.
Reverend Al Sharpton is a terrorist.
Don't call him the Reverend. I ain't never seen that fucker in church.
Well, he's ordained. So am I. So you can call me Reverend. I'm actually ordained.
I have a doctorate in underwater basket weaving.
Yeah. Pookie, look. Pookie, we got to get you up with the Lord, bro.
No.
Look, come kick it with me on the fucking Lord side for a little bit. And dude, there's treats here. I'm just going to tell you that, dude. There's treats on the
donuts
Lord.
And coffee.
Not so much. There's baguettes and espresso. And if you want to call espresso coffee, don't. But we don't call it venti up here.
Cheez-Its. They're like Cheez-Its, but they're in the shape of Jesus on the cross. Because we nailed it like the fucking Romans.
Doc Derek says that was Johnny Cochran. No, Johnny Cochran was OJ's fucking dude. OJ's fucking master. That whole thing was about race anyway, and that's how they fucking flipped it. That glove fit, god damn it. That glove fit well. It was a snug fit.
If you spread your hand out when you're trying to put a glove on, of course you're not going to be able to shove your meat puppet in there.
Yeah, you can't do that to ladies. You can't. You can to the certain ones. But what we're getting at is, I forgot what we're getting at. Oh, Jesus. Look, there's toast here, Pookie. There's toast with a Jesus browning on it. There's a tan toast Jesus over here. And there's also sheep milk, if you're down with that. I know you like crazy foods. Also, avocados. Didn't think that was going to be on the Lord's side. But on the devil's side, where you're at, all there is lube. You can't eat that enough, right? I don't think there's a lot of vitamins in lube. Yeah, Christ checks, the croutons of Christ. That's it. Anyway, so we're left with our fucking ass in our hand with CNN. We know they're fucking bullshitting. What is Fox bullshitting on? They're bullshitting some way, some fucking how. Mulder.
So Fox has multiple people on there that are, I mean, they're all propaganda arms, because to find the truth, you got to watch Fox, CNN, MSNBC, and take all three of the different stories and put them together and then try to find the truth somewhere in the middle, because you're not going to get it from them.
Well, that's the average American's not going to do that. And average American doesn't have Sky News. That's a pretty good one.
OANN is pretty good too. One America News.
But I'm at this point where I don't believe in shit.
No, they've got us to that point, man.
Well, the BBC used to be the gold standard for, reporting. They actually had journalistic integrity, and it's just went to shit.
Well, I have a British friend of mine that used to say all the time that like if American journalists did what they did in Europe, or not Europe, UK, that they would just get like arrested pretty much.
Dude, this fucking asshole that won the award at CNN, the journalist or whatever, he just won an award. He motherfucking said out his mouth, "Hey, I made up a lot of this shit, and you get a fucking award."
Or didn't Obama just get a humanitarian award?
This motherfucker's got so many fucking false awards. Why? And look, okay, I'm gonna give you. You're the new black president, and we're gonna fucking do everything debated or not debated. I'm sorry. We're gonna do everything to do with your fucking race when you first get in office. Hooray! Hooray! Black president. Let's not look at any of his fucking policies. Let's not look at any fucking thing else. Let's give him a motherfucking peace award. Excuse me.
The Nobel Committee has already came out and said that they feel like that was probably a mistake. Well, no shit.
No shit. This motherfucker bombed more people and killed more fucking people.
His humanitarian award was just a drone on a stand.
Dude, he fucking smokes motherfuckers, dude. Hardcore. And he backed Hillary selling. And he fucking backed Hillary selling that motherfucking shit to Russia. That yellow cake.
Well, and then they were, documented as Hillary saying in the WikiLeaks cables of wanting to drone strike Julian Assange.
Ooh, is this on the new one?
No, it's pretty old. Hold up, I'll pull it up.
No, I remember reading about that they had something on her actual recordings. We'll just drone strike them.
Damn. And that's in, where's he at? He's chilling in not
Ecuador.
Not Ecuador.
Is it Ecuador?
No. He's still in the Ecuadorian embassy in London.
In London, that's it.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Yeah, you bomb that shit. Watch what fucking happens. Oh, that's bad, dude. We've been cool with fucking Britain forever. After, at least 1776. Took a few years for them to calm down. But World War I, World War II, we came and helped them. They kind of owe us. Yeah, I'd say that. But we can't go fucking bomb them in London. The Queen would shit. What would Prince Harry do? Fuck. You
Eat some lizard eggs.
Dude. And I don't know why I just thought of fucking Harriet Tubman. That's ridiculous. Fuck. Jesus Christ. And Julian Assange, man, all they want to do is kill this motherfucker. He don't got any contact with nobody except that maybe his lawyer.
A cell phone. Didn't they pull his internet connection too?
Yeah, he ain't got
They've
shit.
pulled it multiple times because they told him they wanted him to stop publishing shit that embarrassed allies or whatever. And they pulled his high-speed internet connection. He had a phone for a little bit. There was some kind of fuckery going on with them jamming his phone. It's been all kinds of shit. So the reason he was there was for a rape charge in Sweden, which was dropped because it was basically brought to silence him from WikiLeaks. The charges were completely dropped. However, they're still saying that, he fled justice. Well, if the charges are dropped, then as a false prosecution, then he didn't flee justice because there was a miscarriage of justice. As much as the UN is bullshit, they did say that he's being arbitrarily held in the embassy at this point.
Dude, this motherfucker said I would gladly go to court with a fair trial. He's not going to get one. All they want to do is bring him back here and fuck him with a pineapple.
Yeah, he'll wind up on one of those offshore sites I never heard of again, man.
He's basically he's a prisoner right now.
Well, what's going to happen before too long, because we've already seen it with these different leaks with, I'm still convinced that it was Seth Rich that dumped the DNC servers, that it wasn't that good server.
No, I totally agree with you on that.
We're talking about it.
The data, if you look at the data transfer rates and everything else that couldn't have been sent out over a network, it was done onto a
USB,
a FireWire or USB 3.0 drive with the speeds it was transferred at. But secondly, there's a place in Utah called the Utah Data Center in Bluffdale, Utah. It's one of the main NSA collection points in the U.S. That's where they were running Prism and what was it, Echelon. I think Raptor was the other one. I can't remember the other ones. Mainway is the NSA telephone call database. Mm-hmm. So if you really want to find out what happened with Kavanaugh, let Trump send some investigators in there. And you'll find all the emails and everybody corroborating shit.
I don't know how this shit's going to play out, dude. How
dude,
can
just imagine if all that data got released? if there's just a mass data dump from the NSA of everything all the elitists have done.
That's what folks thought QAnon or think QAnon is the fucking NSA guys, the good guys in NSA releasing all this shit slowly. But if they killed Julian Assange too, this is okay. He's got. Don't think Julian Assange doesn't have fucking contingencies, right? If he dies, shit's getting put out there, straight up.
Oh, he's probably holding on to some kind of like, yo, you kill me, this is gonna get leaked.
And they're trying to fucking get him to find out what it is. They're going to torture it out of him. Fucking look, the way they're going to torture him is they're going to put him in a room, and Hillary is going to fucking just drop trowel and just fucking just spray him with whatever alien spray she's got.
So you know what a gigabyte, a terabyte, then a petabyte, then an exabyte, then there's the zettabyte
and the yottabyte.
The yottabyte. They think that Utah data facility processes on average between 300 zettabytes to 3 yottabytes of data a day.
God damn.
Mm-hmm. Just imagine the server farm in there. Oh my God.
Well,
they have a. I can't remember if it's NSA or the CIA, that their supercomputer cluster is called the Seven Dwarfs after Snow White. So they have a 7 supercomputer cluster processing in parallel.
I'm about to send them something. Insane. I'm about to send them something right now. A picture of my balls. Send.
Oh, they already have it.
Look, no, because I ain't never took a picture right now. Huh? They're on my phone right now.
Oh, I can promise you, as soon as we mention the Utah data facility, this shit's being monitored.
Utah data facility.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a message for you. Fuck your mother. Also, I really need a new camera for Christmas. Also, if you're going to storm my house, please spray Febreze after you or before you enter. I like a nice fresh scent before I'm murdered. And also, the CIA detectives or any 3-letter agencies, don't shoot me twice in the fucking back of the head, okay, data center? Make it. Don't tell me. Don't suicide me like y'all fucking did what's-his-face. Take something. I got all kinds of shit. Take something. If you're going to take my computer, have fun. It's a weird read, okay? So, I don't want to die, first off. I'm saying this to you, nation. I'm not suicidal, and I don't want to suicide myself. Nor does Pookie, and nor does Mulder, and nobody at WTF Nation Radio.
We are all of sound mind at this moment.
I'm very sound minded, and I'm not drunk. I'm not high. I'm not on the influence of shit. I'm crazy.
We're not going to pull a Vince Foster. We're not going to go to the gym and try to lift weights and do it without a spotter and have a barbell crush our trachea.
Yeah, I don't want none of that. Leave my neck alone. Leave my fucking beard alone, okay? If you're going to murder me, let me keep this. I mean, it's not the prettiest goddamn thing, but this beard, I'm pretty proud of it. Whew. And what else do I just need to leave? What else do I need to leave? Y'all leave alone. Fuck it. I don't care. I'll leave a surprise for you. And Snowden is still chilling in Russia with protection. Look, I don't know how I feel about Snowden, man. There's this army part of me that's like, don't you be a fucking traitor. Don't you fucking tell our secrets. But then there's a human side of me like, oh, these assholes are doing some wrong shit. So, and Snowden's kind of like the underdog in the situation, and I love how he fled the country. That was pretty fucking sweet. And how that whole story came about, that was a pretty good, I like that movie. But
he had a banging girlfriend too.
Oh yeah, Jennifer Hudson? No, I don't know what.
No, in real life, his girlfriend was pretty banging.
Oh, let me look her up. No, I don't care. Anyway, so he did some gangster ass shit. He had some morality. Good on you, Mr. Snowden. He let us know what was going on. But he's still chilling over there. And we're using all that. The fucking parties have flipped it and shit. Now they're like, oh, okay, we're not going to fuck with him no more. Okay, answer me this. You're so pissed off at fucking Julian Assange for letting shit go, but you let fucking Bradley Manning go, and you let fucking Bergdahl go. Y'all that fucking pissed? Really? Really? Is because they fucking Bradley Manning and fucking Bergdahl, they didn't know shit. Julian Assange,
Nope.
he knows some shit. Super shit. And he fucked with the Clintons of all people. This goes to show, you can let out fucking military secrets and be kind of okay if you come out to be a lady boy and getting fingered in prison or by the guards. Who knows what happened in there? I don't give a shit if you got tortured or not. But
they played hot dog in the water.
They were fucking dumping loads in them. That's okay. Whatever. It turned them weird. Cool. Whatever. And the only reason he went fucking trans is to get out of jail. And that's the card that played. They played it perfectly with this fucking that Kardashian man lady. About fucking Olympian Kardashian, whatever its name is. They did that shit. It was just the timing of it was crazy. But
hey,
they
real
let him
quick,
go.
speaking of our boy Bruce Jenner, did you see
Yes,
that somebody mistook, I think it was Cindy Crawford, for Caitlyn Jenner?
Yes,
and she got
this is
sort of
Cindy
offended?
Crawford.
Ooh, that's bad.
She looks rough now.
Cindy Crawford?
What is she, like 60 now, 70?
She served her purpose. I got my fill of it in the fucking 90s. I'm good to go. I've moved on. Sorry, Cindy. You're not on.
She's only 52.
There's some pretty banging 52-year-olds out there. Cindy, yeah, I don't really, and like Pamela Anderson looks like a fucking, all of them, man. I mean, you get old, you get fucking ugly. Sorry. There's this dog outside of my house just barking, and I want to murder it, but peacefully because PETA. Peacefully murder this animal. Anyway, so they let these assholes go. They let them go out of fucking prison. It was the last fucking thing Obama did, right? I think that was the last thing Obama did. Just let these fuckers out of prison. So it can't be. I don't understand this Julian Assange shit, man. He's got to have something heavy, beyond heavy, for him to keep him in this situation for this long. Something crazy heavy. And it's at a stalemate. What do you think going through that dude's head?
WikiLeaks still, well, if he stands by a window too long, it's going to be a 308 going through his head.
That's got to be a scary fucking feeling, man. To be, how many years has he been in there? Quite a bit. 5 years?
Yeah, quite a bit. They're still releasing shit. They just had that CIA data dump where they're calling it the different vaults. Like they've released Vault 7. They just released Vault 8. They had that stuff about all the 0-day exploits they were using to get in on people's phones and computers and shit. The CIA and the NSA directed hacking tools.
Whew. Can they hack into the dark web yet?
They've always been able to. The Onion router was actually developed by DARPA with I think it was a Navy program. They've always had control of most of the enter and exit nodes, so they know it would take just very little work for them to backtrack you on the government level. For bullshit little drug charges, they're not going to be able to put that much effort into it. But if you are straight up state sponsor of terrorism or spying or something, yeah, they're still going to hunt your ass down.
Yeah, they got homeboy on the Silk Road, but that was getting big fast.
So you know how they got him, right?
Oh, his girlfriend. No, his buddy.
No. I forget what it was. It was how they queried the server trying to log into the Silk Road. Then they found the servers in Iceland, and then they tracked the IPs that were logging into it back to where the dude was.
Oh. Halfhead says Snowden files declaration in NSA spy casing confirming authenticity of draft Inspector General report discussing unprecedented surveillance of Americans, which he had helped expose.
Unprecedented.
What did I say?
I don't know what you said, but it's unprecedented.
I can't read. Look, if it has more than 5 letters, man, I'm struggling. Let's be honest here. All I am, I'm good at talking. I'm good at talking. That's it. I do declare.
I'm trying to find the article on it, but basically, under Obama, there was a audit over a couple years of the times that there was queries to the NSA databanks, and I think it was like 80% of the queries didn't meet the standards for what they needed to go in there looking for data on Americans. 80%.
Well, NSA's acting like a bunch of queries, man. They're fuck them. I mean, I know some of it's good, and we need to spy on some fucking people. I know this. But you ain't supposed to be doing it here, man. You're not supposed to be doing it here. You know this, the fucking CIA, NSA?
So they were giving access to contractors to go into the
Oh,
servers.
you
That was
fucking
a big part of it.
assholes.
And with Five Eyes, they were cross-loading that data to other governments.
Well, you know what Five Eyes is, right?
They can't spy on.
You know, basically what Five Eyes is like, hey, I can't look at my own fucking, I can't look at my own government. I can't look at my own country. Hey, Great Britain, but you can look at us. You can spy on our shit and just tell us what you find. And we'll do that for you. All these 5 fucking, yeah, that's what it basically is. Hey, spy on us and tell us. Tell us what you find, motherfucker. That's what that is. That's fucking shady, dude. That's so crazy. Jake Ford, Zuckerberg fucking gets us all, bro. He knows everything. Everything. He is a Yoda bite.
Here's how deep Facebook's tracking is. I have multiple accounts. When I got locked out of Mulder and I had to submit a picture, it automatically tagged one of my other accounts that actually had a picture of me.
What?
That's how deep Facebook's face tracking and facial recognition is.
Dude, they always put me as Yukon Cornelius. That's where they tag me, man. I can't win for fucking losing, dude. I can't win for losing at all with that shit.
The name's Yukon Cornelius, the greatest prospector in the North.
Every fucking Yukon Cornelius picture on the planet Earth has tagged me. I hate it. I didn't want to grow up. Bob Pratt, what's up, old man? He is here. Hello. Hi. B.O.B. That's what your name is from now on, is B.O.B. Dude.
All right, bro. So I got it pulled up. The Inspector General report says that the NSA does not even understand the concept of internal controls by letting everyone and anyone access the 702 database and query pretty much any information they want.
Can we get on some of that shit? How do we get up on that?
Oh, man.
You sound tired.
Get a job with Apollo Group or Constellius.
I'm not smart enough to do that, man. Look, my resume is not good enough to get in any of those groups, and all they have to do is search Jay Reddy, and fucking my dumb ass pops up on the internet saying this crazy shit. I'm never going to get a job in intelligence. Wait a second.
You'd wind up dropping the wrong wild card, and oh my God, the world would happen.
I actually do work in that field, but it's like they know I'm not crazy. I'm not going to go for fucking. I'm not one of these motherfuckers trying to start what's it called? My own militia and shit. I just talk crazy shit. So don't come after me. Who knows if this shit's real? I want to believe it is because it's a crazy story. So where does this tie into all this with them searching on us? No. That's not a, they don't go together. This shit with Mattis, right? Him leaving, Trump talking to fucking Turkey, us pulling out of fucking Syria. What does this all tie into?
Well,
what's the
Blackwater
play?
Blackwater took out a one-page ad that said, "We're coming." I think Trump's going to privatize the wars.
Is that good or bad?
Financially, that's really good.
Yeah,
It's
we don't
really good and really bad. Who was it back in the late 80s, early 90s? Executive Outcomes.
Mm-hmm.
The PMC that basically got told to shut down because they could pretty much take over any government in South Africa and most of the developing world.
Yeah.
Like, these dudes were the real fucking mercs that you would see in the old shitty Stallone and Steven Seagal movies.
They're the best.
These dudes, oh yeah, they didn't play. They had air support. They poached people from the military. They had naval assets. They did not fuck around.
So there's a percentage of ISIS left that we know of. That this is my fucking quotation hand gesture. Percentage of them. So this is a timeline of all this. Trump gets elected, uses Mattis to fucking sling hammer. They're just throwing the shit out of the Middle East. They're dropping Moabs. They're fucking slinging tomahawks. They're sending troops over there. They are fucking shit up. And they are lethal. And they are good at it. And they wipe out a fuck ton of people. Now, this is an ideology. This is where things are weird. You killed somebody's uncle, daddy, fucking lover, somebody. They're going to fucking birth out new Osama bins. They're going to do all that shit. They're going to start slinging Ladens, right? Them Osamis. Hell, even fucking Osama's fucking son, Little Laden. That's what I'm going to call him from now on. Lil Laden. He said, I'm going to revenge all of my folks' death and my daddy's. You think he's fucking playing? This little motherfucker has an army behind him, loyal as fuck. And that is not the Taliban, but the fucking, what's the other one we used to fight?
Al-Qaeda.
Al-Qaeda's. That's it. We got Al-Qaeda's in that motherfucker. And he's running them. I don't know yet. I think you have to hit puberty before you can actually run a fucking opposition. Maybe. What? No, you don't, because back in the day, like Alexander the Great and all those assholes, they were kids, right? Nefertiti. That's so stupid. Anyway, so we got that coming down the fucking pipeline. That's coming, regardless. I don't give a fuck what you say. That little kid's he wants revenge, and he's gonna think of something. You know, all these new kids have got the new technology. This motherfucker's playing Xbox instead of being on dialysis in a cave, right? So they're going to be coming out soon. That's the new edition of terrorism. That's the new. That's the iPhone fucking XR of terrorism. He's got it. Fucking our hammer has went home. We have Donald Trump. Look, he debated Hillary and said, "Why the fuck are you telling the terrorists? Why are you telling them our plans? Why are you telling them we're going to fucking pull out? Why are you going to tell them we're going to do this? Why are you going to tell them we'll do that?" And then he fucking does it. This is where I'm like, dude, cut the shit. But he talks to Turkey on top of it. Hey, Turkey, we're going to pull out. We're going to pull out real quick. And there's no more military there. I don't know how long it's going to take. So, and Turkey's saying, "Thanks, sir. We're going to go kill all the Kurds you've been training forever. Okay? Thanks. Bye." This is what's happening, dude. So what do we do?
Well, Turkey has a history of going against the Kurds. When that previous uprising happened in Turkey, was that under Obama still when that one went on? Or was it Trump yet?
That's Obama.
That was Obama.
Yeah, because we're still
they almost
training.
tossed out whatever his name is. Turkey's going to be the next shit show. They've already been caught financing terror, doing other stuff. They're up there with Pakistan and Iran as state sponsors of terrorism.
Dude, that whole fucking circle around Iraq is fuck street, dude. That whole thing. Those assholes are crazy.
Saudi's the biggest funder.
Hell yeah. And that shit too. Like they killed the fucking they bone sawed this motherfucker. They took him, put him in a chair, and bone sawed this asshole to death. And then Trump was like, meh, all right, don't do it again, Al-Shababi, whatever your fucking name is.
That dude
Jones
has a deep history with the Saudi royal family, running in circles with bin Laden, the Muslim Brotherhood. That dude was not a saint, and people are making him out to be a saint. He wasn't. He was involved in some shit he shouldn't have been doing, and he got caught up.
He was taking bets from the mafia. I don't know if that's true. This dude,
he was doing shit he shouldn't have been doing. If you know that you're gonna get fucking blamed if you do X, Y, and Z, and you go do X, Y, and Z, and then you get blamed, kind of your own fucking fault.
Look, okay, I'll put it to you like this: Pookie's over here, and he's my homie, and he's been sending me fucking apple juice for forever. And this apple juice runs my fucking country. And me and him have been close for this apple juice connection. But you're over there, and you're talking about pear juice and shit. You're fucking with pears and orange juices and shit like that. And you go over to his country, and you're like, hey, I want some of that apple juice. Let me get up on that apple juice. And then you're my real close friend. You're living over here with me, but you're over there talking that crazy dragon fruit juice that I don't have no idea about. And then you start spouting off trying to get in a little bit on the slide, and then Pookie fucking hacksaws your ass. And I'm just going to go to Pookie and say, hey, man, that was kind of lame, but let me get a quarter of that AJ, you know? That's what it feels like is happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't necessarily need the Saudi oil anymore. The only reason we're still buying it is to keep the region stable. Because if we pulled out, China's going to move in, Russia's going to move in. I don't think Russia domestic production is where it needs to be to supply all their needs. China definitely doesn't have domestic production to meet all of their oil needs. The U.S. for one of the first times in a long ass time has been a net exporter of oil. So we've stepped up our game. That's a big reason why gas prices have stayed down the way they are.
Bruh, I don't want nobody's apple juice. Why can't we just go to... Look, I don't even want Venezuelan apple juice, and they got that shit deep. They got all the apple juice, and that shit's unstable. Why can't we get it from there? Aren't we overthrowing their fucking government? Are we going to put somebody up in there? That's what we're famous for fucking doing, right? Saying, hey, fuck this dude, fuck this Latin dude.
I think that situation's going to settle itself fairly soon now that Brazil elected the... I don't even know what to say about Brazil, but I'm pretty sure the communists are going to start taking helicopter rides.
Oh,
free helicopter rides.
Oh, yeah, you're talking Tony Montana style. Okay.
Wasn't that Pinochet that was dropping them out of helicopters?
Yeah, Pinochet.
Penis
free
shade?
Helicopter rides.
Did you say penis shade? What did you?
He was Was he Brazilian? What was he again?
I think he was Argentinian or Venezuelan.
Yeah, he had a disdain for communists. He was a dictator. Don't get me wrong, but he hated communists. He would fly them up in helicopters, just throw them out.
I want to look in somebody's face and say, "You commie fucking mean it." I don't know any communists.
That's one of my favorite words.
You know any deep socialist Democrats? Because it's pretty much the same fucking thing.
No, I don't.
Well, if you meet Bernie Sanders, you can say it to him.
I'm never going to meet him, and I'll probably just...
Or Ocelot, or whatever her name is.
Who? Ocelot? Oh, Cortez.
Whatever her name is.
Old Angry Beaver.
Oh, that bitch is about as smart as Mayo Nails. Look. Those assholes fucking voted her in and she just won't shut the fuck up. That's one of those girls you give good dick one time and they just won't leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, shut the fuck up, Cortez.
If you gave her good dick, it would be #MeToo and you would be arrested for culturally appropriating her vagina.
Well.
Shit, I straight up blitzkrieg that shit.
Oh, rape? That's what that meant. That's really
like that.
Damn. That's what that means, right? Blitzing is basically rape to the quarterback. That's quarterback rape.
I guess.
Isn't it? Like that. I mean, look, isn't it though? He don't want you to come. His fucking offensive line is trying to get you unraped or prevent you from or fucking hashtag getting me too'd on the field. And when you blitz them, you and your homeboy, that's gang rape, dude. The fucking football is nothing but gang rape to the quarterbacks. Jesus Christ. I never even thought about it like that until right this second. Pookie, thank you.
Oh, shit. You just started a new Me Too movement, man.
Hey, don't kneel on the field for that shit, dude. It's going to be fucking bad. I'm never going to... We're not going to sing the national anthem to fucking pigskin gang rape on the fucking field. Who's got gang rape the most? Ooh, I want to see who's ever had... What quarterback has had the most sacks of all time? Right here. This is the first thing. What quarterback has been sacked the most?
I know what quarterback's had the most sacks on her face. It was Stormy Daniels.
Oh. She's been sacked.
She's going to have to take a few more to pay back old God Emperor Trump.
Yeah, she's fucked, dude. Right here. Brett Favre has been sacked 525 times. And he's from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. My motherfucking hometown. Fuck. We've been raped more than anybody. John Elway, 516. Rothless Raper, 497. I don't know who these other guys are. Tom Brady is 471. Eli Manning. He's got a little bit of TBI for sure because Eli Manning's a retard. Drew Brees, my man, 397. Who's got sacked the least?
You could bounce fucking harp radio waves off Eli and Peyton's foreheads.
Dude, you're not even bullshitting. They can change the dynamics of the universe with that big ass forehead. God damn. Eli's a retard, though, straight up. There's no getting around that. He is a fucking tard. Anyway, back to this random shit we're talking about because I don't know. Oh my God, shut up, internet. I don't like this new live button they click. It's like obvious if you click on a live video, it's obvious you want to watch the absolute live version of it. So weird. Anyway. Okay, Vic Ram says, if taxes are coming out of your check, shit ain't closed. Oh, that is like an hour ago he said that. I apologize. Bernie Sanders is the occasional Kotex. What does that mean?
No, occasional Kotex is Ocasio-Cortez.
Oh. Got you.
Occasionally her fucking cortex functions correctly and she says a rational thought. At this point, I'm surprised that her limbic system even keeps her breathing.
I'm forced to watch Fox News constantly, and I never, ever watch CNN, so I only got one side of the story, and it's just, I mute it most of the fucking time because it's just, everything's breaking news. I can't deal with that shit. Not everything is breaking news. Fuck, dude, Mattis leaving, breaking fucking news. Trump pulling out of Syria, fucking breaking news. But I don't give a fuck about this dossier shit no more. I don't. I mean, it is kind of breaking news, and I don't know. I'm stepping on my dick at this point. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm so fucking confused.
The dossier is still big news because it's been proven to be so fake, and it was the basis for the whole investigation into Trump. So right there, you have, you have fruit of a poisonous tree.
Cranberry? Okay. We do know that they fucking the Dingles. We do know for a factual fact, absolutely 100 factuals that this motherfucker got tapped. His whatever got tapped while he was acting fucking president and
when he was running.
And actual president, right?
Yeah, it was going on when he was president because, well, and it was happening after the election too. So once they were in the transition, that's where General Flynn got all hung up. He was acting as a representative of the United States government, making contact with all these foreign countries to kind of feel them out, figure out where we're going to go with policy, what we're going to do, and how we can work together. Especially with Russia, he was trying to make inroads with them on how they were going to work together with us on Middle East terror, ISIS, and some other stuff. Now, the FBI comes in and says, hey, we want to talk to you about these conversations you have. And they have a printout. They have a whole transcript of everything that was said. They're asking him questions. And if he didn't remember it exactly the way it said in the conversation, that's when they said he was lying. And then if you actually read the FBI 302, the interview reports, General Flynn actually says to them, oh, hey, I appreciate you reminding me that that's what it was. I kind of forgot. I had been talking to up to 30 countries at the time, got a little bit, mixed up on, who I talked to about what. But if you got the transcript right there, you know what I said. Yeah, that's what I said.
God.
And they actually said in their 302 interviews, they don't believe he was being purposely deceptive. They think he might just got mixed up because he had multiple conversations with multiple countries all around the same time period.
Who, you couldn't ask me what I fucking said last week on the show. I'd fuck it up. I don't know. I'd go back and listen to the shows that we've had before, and I'm so surprised.
Like what? What the fuck?
I'd be fucked. They'd catch me for perjury quick because I don't know what the. Are you sure you said this? Maybe, motherfucker. I might have.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, like I honestly, so much shit comes out of my fucking mouth. Don't get me talking to other countries. I'll automatically go into fucking bullshit with. I'll start making fun of them, and I'll start trying to talk French and shit. Don't ever get me into a fucking situation where I got to talk to somebody high up because I'll make a fool of myself. But I'd like to. I'd like to sit down with Trump and talk to him. Like, dude, I'd like to. He seems so fucking cool, dude. To be honest with you, Hillary seems cool too. If you're on a good side, she seems cool. It's fake.
No,
absolutely fake. But
woman is the devil.
She is the devil. But
I can cite Supreme Court cases right now and link it all back onto how all this Trump shit should be dropped, which just, it's amazing it's still going on because it makes me question all the fucking lawyers in the case because nobody's bringing up factual, valid legal points.
All right, I'm pulling up to the drive-through. Act like a Taco Bell, please. Act like a Taco Bell employee at the radio. Go. Pull up Taco Bell. Your turn. Come on, guys. God damn it, you're leaving me hanging here.
You didn't specify who was supposed to be talking.
I don't give a fuck. One of you guys be a fucking Taco Bell employee.
Hello, sir. This is John. May I take your order?
Yes, I would like a presidential Supreme Court, or I was going presidential Supreme. Never mind. This fucking didn't work at all, man. We got to rehearse. Look, when I say dance, puppet, dance, monkey. No, I'm just fucking with you. So, Mulder, I would please, I was trying to, God damn it. Mulder Taco Bell, I want a presidential Supreme. Tell me what the fucking Supreme Court thing said.
The Supreme Court case of Wong Sun versus United States, 371 U.S. 471, 1963.
Wait. I didn't order that.
Whoa.
You did.
I don't even got that much. Okay.
So basically, if you go in on somebody with false information and you make charges against them and get them to flip on somebody else, everything is thrown out because everything from the very beginning was false.
Mistrial.
Everything was poisoned from you using bad information, you making a fake arrest, making something that was legally invalid, and now everything has to be thrown out. It's inadmissible. So if we go with the dossier is inadmissible, everything is inadmissible. Christopher Steele came out in a court case in Russia, it was, or not, I'm sorry, not Russia, in Great Britain, he was sued by Alpha Bank of Russia, who said that Alpha Bank colluded with Trump to somehow steal the election. And in his court filings in Great Britain, he said under oath that he was contracted by the Hillary Victory Fund, or Hillary for America, to research different ways that they could legally challenge the outcome of the election if they didn't get the results they wanted. So they went and used a foreign ex-MI6, a foreign intelligence operator, to get data from a hostile third-party country, which was then laundered through a law firm who then contracted with Fusion GPS, which is a research firm and other stuff. They feed articles to news agencies and stuff like that. Back to what I talked about with Operation Mockingbird, where they were the CIA and intelligence was infiltrating journalism. So now you've got Christopher Steele as a foreign agent trying to influence our election on behalf of Hillary Clinton. It's in multiple fucking court filings under oath. He comes out and says it. He comes out and says to somebody else that Donald Trump can't win because they're all fucked if he does.
Okay.
Because the truth is going to come out.
This is where if you know this, Mulder, if you know this, it's you, man. We're not fucking officials for shit. We're official pieces of shit. That's what we are. We are nothing in the scale of things. We run this fucking podcast, man. And you know this. What the fuck is going on? If they know way more than we do, way more, why is this bitch not in motherfucking jail? Is it because
she rigged the DNC fucking elections and nothing happened with that? No?
Yeah, that's Donna Brazile whore. Donna Brazile fed her the fucking question, bitch. So
no. Besides that, okay, so Hillary bought the DNC.
Yes.
Going into the 2016 election, the DNC was multiple $1 million in debt, and through the Clinton Foundation, Hillary bought their debt on the agreement that she would be the nominee no matter fucking what.
Okay, that's cool. Is that legal?
No.
Fuck.
No.
So
then they did this. They laundered almost $84 million through the DNC by doing this thing called bundling, where they would put all these donations together to state and different groups, and then they would spread it all out to different political action committees, and then it would all get routed back to the Hillary Victory Fund, or through the DNC, with the DNC routing it back to the Hillary Victory Fund. So it didn't look like the one candidate was raising all the money.
What?
Dude, it's a shell game of money.
Okay.
It was one of those things where I need to have a graphic to show everybody so that they could follow it.
So the reason she's not in jail is because she got all this fucking money from everybody. Now, but she didn't come through. She didn't fucking pull through. So she owes all this motherfucker, all these people their money back. Right? And she's trying to get it back to them.
In jail? People have seen what happens to people that cross the Clintons. There's a trail of dead bodies. There are way more dead bodies than could possibly ever be explained by coincidence, happenstance, or anything else. She is a true...
What was his name? Seth Rich?
Seth Rich, yeah.
Seth Rich was a big-time Bernie Sanders supporter. And it was right around the time when it started to come out that Hillary stole the nomination from Bernie, is when the DNC servers were hacked. Then all of a sudden the FBI is able to produce Guccifer 2.0, which from some shit I've reading and some stories I've heard, that they basically came to this dude who was already doing time and said, look, just copy this and we won't add any charges on you. We just need to put a face to this hack.
On a side, let me do a little side note. Shout out to Road Tech for getting every fucking question right on Sergeant Botface. Look, Sergeant Botface is in fucking Mixer right now, and Road Tech is just answering everyone right. So shout out, bro. Good job. Anyway, so back to this shit. Wow. Okay. Everybody's scared not to put her in fucking jail. Trump's not scared.
I just got one question there. Mulder did say something that made me kind of just scratch my head.
Okay.
You mentioned the FBI just now. What about the FBI?
They had a different hacker in custody that they wanted to put the Guccifer, or they had Guccifer in, but the way that shit was hacked and released and everything didn't fit with his MO. And also, if they were hacked, why did the DNC never turn over the servers to the FBI? They turned it over to a third party, CrowdStrike, for their forensic investigation. The FBI should have came in and seized those servers if they're saying that this was hacked. Now nobody even knows where the hell they're at. When Hillary was getting in trouble with her shit with having to produce her emails, Platte River, which was the IT contractor she was using, one of the people that was working for them is on Reddit. It was username Stone Tier. He actually asked a question in the professional IT forum of how to scrub the send receive information in the headers of emails, because he was trying to hide Hillary's shit on a massive scale because he was trying to write a batch file to scrub the information.
Okay, so we've got one common denominator with all of this, and it's the FBI.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was just. I was just curious because it seems like, we got the email scale a little went down, the classified server in our bathroom, because she can't get up off the toilet for more than 5 minutes to fucking read an email. But FBI kind of like kicked that down, and then Seth Rich and all that shit, they didn't even investigate that, and then this hack shit kind of just went up under the table. So I'm starting to see a common denominator here.
So Hillary, when we first started hearing about her using the personal email, was about July 1st, 2012. She had already been sextate for a little bit. And from some stories I remember hearing, remember how Obama was fucking the personal Jesus to all the hipster liberals because he used a BlackBerry, sending emails and shit. And Hillary wanted to be super cool. Remember how she had that picture of her with her glasses on the BlackBerry and the C-17 trying to look like a boss bitch?
Bossed out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she was using unsecured BlackBerries. The NSA hand built a BlackBerry for Obama to use. Hillary was pissed that she could.
I thought that was White House Communications.
NSA is the one that really did it.
All right.
Because they basically 0-day proofed it. They locked down fucking everything on it. And the Secret Service was rolling around with their own personal Stingrays and dirt naps to create mobile cell stats. So Obama never connected to anything that they didn't control.
Oh, shit.
That's like when he wanted an iPad and they said no. Now you look at all the fucking shit going in through China with this is a little off subject, I'm sorry, but with the whole Apple moving to China
and Huawei and all that.
Yeah, it's like
I've been saying for a year that Huawei and HTC and all them, they're compromised at the hardware level, and you'll never figure it out because it's compromised at the hardware level.
It was designed to be compromised.
Oh my God. We're never going to win, man. This is going to go on forever and ever and ever and ever until we fucking die. And then our kids are going to be fucked. Dude, I can't imagine what my son is going to have to go fucking through. This crazy bitch.
Your son's not even going to, it's not going to click for him. They've already got him into the Common Core system right now. He's going to be just another drone at this point. You know?
Yeah, they dropped Common Core.
Oh, they're still doing it down here in Florida.
Really?
Next year, it won't be taught anymore. I think they dropped it back to the state level to decide, or local level, if they want to keep it. I know my daughter's school and my son's school both dropped it.
Hey, this Cortez bitch said it's completely unacceptable that members of Congress can force a government shutdown on partisan lines and they have congressional salaries exempt from that decision.
I can agree with her on that. She's correct. That's actually probably the smartest thing that's ever came out of her fucking mouth at this point.
Whoa.
Well, besides my dick.
Ooh, well, come on now. That dick got an IQ of 80,000. So, dude, I'm just... I'm confused.
She also made a Twitter post that it's a shame that they can raise $15 million for a wall, but kids in Flint, Michigan still have dirty water. I think that says more about Democratic leadership than it does about us raising money for a wall.
I had a friend of mine post that, and I shut him down so quick with that. What was it? Back during the water crisis, they finally got their pay coming back because, you know, they got their pay stipend or whatever it was because of the water crisis. They had, I think it was like a $3 million budget or some shit, or a $4 million budget, and a third of it was for pay raises for city councils.
God damn! So
yes,
they're being
and they got fucked up. They got fucked up water, man. So you can look at it. It's the government there at that point that's fucking up. A stipend or whatever.
Oh, sorry.
At a local level here, we have a town near me, East St. Louis, Illinois. It's just god awful. But you see the mayor and other people driving new Mercedes and shit when 90% of the town is burnt out vacant buildings.
Yeah.
And it votes 99% Democratic with shit like Bigfoot, Mickey Mouse, and fucking Yosemite Sam. I swear to God, those were different names that have been found in different election audits down there.
Halfhead, call the show. Don't be a pussy. Do it.
There was a mayor from another town who got caught driving one of the town's police cars with a Mayor Joanne Reed sign on the side, fucking running lights and sirens through traffic just because she didn't want to wait.
What a bitch.
Oh, they hit that warp drive.
Hold on. Let me find a picture of her because you're gonna laugh your asses off. It looks like the female Al Sharpton.
Oh, don't be saying that shit. You'll get Roseanne real quick.
Oh.
Let's be honest. Nobody knows my real identity.
Nobody knows my identity either. Trademark.
Mm-mm.
Wait, Richard Branco. Look. Richard Branco, don't you call me sexiness ever, you chowder-eating motherfucker. Hey, you can call
Tell you what, man.
Look, Branco, you can call him if you want to. Huh? Jesus Christ. Actually, I'm going to call him. Hold
on. Okay, if you're going to call him, I was about to say, if you want to see the most biggest weapon of mass destruction, the most powerful weapon of mass destruction, look at Detroit back in 42, 45 when we dropped Hiroshima. Dropped the bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Oh, it was August 6th to 45 was Hiroshima, and I think it was
bank,
the 9th of Nagasaki. And I know what you're talking about. It was that that archway that's still standing after the bombs went off.
Hey, 636, I'm about to call you right now.
All right.
Oh, no, y'all can talk. It's all good. He doesn't know that.
Oh, okay. No, I mean, Detroit, if you look at it at the time of the dropping of the bomb, was a freaking city of its time. Nagasaki and Hiroshima got leveled to the ground. And if you go back now, you look at Nagasaki and Hiroshima, they're like the top cities of the time, and Detroit looks like it got hit by a fucking nuclear bomb.
WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air. 636, who we talking to?
Halfhead, brother.
What
you
up?
Know me.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh, I do know you.
Been a minute. Yeah, Defo and Crazy Bitch. Yeah.
Oh, Defo. Don't call your look. Okay, Mulder. His girlfriend's deaf, and he calls her Defo. He's so mean to her because you can't hear him. That's so. This dude. Look, what did we do? Like 6 months ago? We did something like super mean to your deaf girlfriend.
We got her on the radio.
Oh yeah, I can't do that. Look, I felt so. Look, me and Pookie felt so fucking guilty after that.
No.
Don't put a deaf girl on the radio again, please don't.
Oh,
what's
shit,
up, brother?
Man.
How you doing?
Oh, bro, I'm a little under the weather right now, but I just got zucked 100% permaban.
Oh, what are you putting up? Deaf porn?
I mean, it was homemade. I mean, it's not illegal, is it?
It is.
Hey,
Oh,
bro,
shit, damn.
you need to torrent
what up?
this movie called "I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell." At the
Mulder,
beginning
first
of the
off,
movie-
there's a couple things first, okay? First off, I am literally in your fucking backyard. All that shit with fucking East St. Louis, I remember that shit.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm in that area. I used to be a cop in the area.
Yeah. I'm literally in your backyard. Are you still in the area?
Yeah, I'll hit you up on a private message here in a minute.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah. Second, you need to look up. I want to say it's called The King or something like that. That's a fucked up movie. Jay,
The King.
You flipped you on that one as well. But yeah.
Check out "I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell" because at the beginning of the movie, the cops get called to a chick being sexually assaulted. They think it turns out it's this guy fucking his girlfriend who's deaf, and she sounds like a walrus being killed.
Oh my God! God damn it! That's happened a couple times.
Dude, you tripped me out. When I sit down and think about you banging out your deaf girlfriend, I'm just like, God, don't. Jesus Christ!
Oh, good Lord!
This is the turn into the Howard Stern show, man.
This is a point that I realized I'm gonna burn in hell for all eternity because I laughed at that.
Dude, it was. Oh, Jesus.
Hey, besides saying scope of practice and pissing Jay off, in a lot of EMS groups, apparently if you ask the riddle of what starts with M and ends with arage and makes men super happy, miscarriage is not an appropriate response.
Oh my God, that's pretty funny.
Bullshit, it always is.
I found that video of you banging your old lady. I've got the audio of it.
Yeah, I was also getting choked by my Psycho X too on that one. So.
Oh, the one you kicked through the fucking wall?
Yep.
You asshole.
Hey, so Half, if you're in the area, you know Hustler Club then, right?
Oh, dude, really? Yeah.
I've dated many of the lady entertainers from there, and the last one put me on an FBI case because she called them up and said I was dealing drugs and shit because I was working on task force.
Oh, no way! Actually, are you Illinois side or Missouri side?
We can't be talking about this shit here, man.
Okay, well, just a heads up, I've actually got Mo State actually in my AO right now, specifically because I live in a bad neighborhood. We actually got a dude down the road. It's actually two people that cook every 3 nights, and it's god awful. We had a task force sergeant come up and stuff and say, "Oh no, you're just smelling brakes off of the highway."
Dude,
sorry, I thought
this chick, when I broke up with her, she got so mad she broke an ashtray on her manager's face at the club.
Nice. Those are some big ashtrays now, though.
Those are some solid ashtrays at a strip club.
Yeah. Fuck. The hell, bro? How tall was she? Was she like 350 and like 6'8", bro?
I think she was 5'10". She was thick in all the right places.
Specifically her biceps.
This is why did you?
She was a crazy bitch who did a lot of cocaine. She actually, when the dude that revamped Chase Park Plaza OD'd and died, she was at his house with my car.
Holy shit. Wow.
And got called by some friends that said, you need to come get your fucking car and you need to cut ties with this crazy fucking psycho. So I came to my car back and left her there, threw all of her shit out in the dude's yard and booked it.
Wow.
I'm about to
so anyways,
I'm about to fuck this whole thing
the
up.
phone call though.
Oh, you're about to get involved with somebody. This is gonna be a fucking. This is look. This is what I want. This is what I want. I just joined Branko. Welcome, Branko, to the show. It's been a long time. This is what I want. This is exactly what I want.
What's going on, Jerry Ruddy? How are you?
I'm good. How's that chowder?
That chowder is great. It's great. I hear you guys up there talking about like bullshit mayors and corruption and all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just say it's happening in my backyard. We got a little 25-year-old tyrant with 13 counts of federal investigation that won't give up his job.
Pookie, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened. Just watch what's going on.
Oh yes, I can't watch.
You can watch. You can watch, bro, because we're about to have it right now. We're going to have a battle of the conspiracies right now. So this is how this is going to work. This is what's going to fucking happen. And fingers crossed this works out because I just had this great idea. All right. Branko, you're
yes.
Are you, can I ask if you're a Republican or a Democrat?
I'm an independent.
All right. We're going to go green with you. Your color's green. Half head, Republican or Democrat?
I say neither. I prefer more of an independent thinker. Not really independent, but more of an independent thinker. Like, yeah.
Magenta is your color.
A little Republican.
Okay. Magenta is your color. Because you lean more Republican, that's more of a red.
Oh, yay!
That's
I'm jealous.
That's a red hue. Oh, I mean, I could put you at a rust gold. Anyway, it doesn't fucking matter what colors you are because. All right, guys.
Come on, stay ready. Get through it.
Jay, can I get pink, please?
As long as you keep that voice during the whole show. Mulder, you're a judge. Pookie, you're a judge.
I can do that.
Oh, Jesus. So, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to ask you a question. What the fuck are you doing?
Choking on dick. Something like that, at least.
Y'all are high as fuck. Okay, this is what we're going to do. I want to hear the most current conspiracy in your life right now, the deepest thing, and it affects you the most. Half head, go. You've got 60 seconds. Go.
9/11. 9/11. Just leave it at 9/11. I do not want to get in that. Don't have 60 seconds is not enough to go through that.
Okay.
Just leave it at 9/11.
Okay. Branko, what is yours?
Amazing. Mine is actually more on a personal level for what's actually going on in the city and the conspiracy that's against me to get me to lose my place of residence, lose everything that I've built up in my race car business, because I won't do pay to play with a 25-year-old man. And I called him out on so much stuff. So here, it's a blood sport. So, I'm a target, and that's my story.
Oh, fuck! You took that like to a sad level. What is this 25-year-old?
It's the truth.
What is this 25-year-old doing to you that's so fucked up?
Well, it seems like because of who he knows in City Hall, when it comes to like my housing situation, they're not doing anything that could have helped me when it came to turning into the place I was staying at into a veteran shelter. Instead, they're doing everything they can do to work against me, to get me to lose my residency so I cannot run for a city council race next year.
Oh, yeah, because you were going to be mayor.
Well, I only ran for mayor because I knew I could handle whatever got thrown at me, because that mayor was actually a popular mayor, and this one. So I don't even have to run. There's another individual, Kyle Riley, that he picked up the ball, and I wish him the best.
That was a long 60 seconds. Look, okay, you're going to be the mayor of Chowdertown. I'm just fucking with you, man. So,
how have you been anyway?
I've been doing gay porn. I've been doing great.
Oh, that's good. You happy guy?
You can't complain.
And there you go.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty tight for him, so yeah. I'd say he's pretty happy.
Guys, did not pan out the way I fucking wanted it to fucking pan out because both of you guys are crazy as fuck. This is what I want. I want a battle of wits. So, Branko, what's your first impression of Halfhead? Go.
Unicorn.
Vice versa. Halfhead, go.
Cool guy, has a good head on his shoulder, might be a little off, just like me. I'm completely fine with it.
Why is he off?
Thank you.
Well, look, Jay, depending on which person you talk to, okay, everybody has some type of offness to their mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Now, Jay, you're crazy.
No, I'm not. I play crazy. I'm actually an English teacher.
I am crazy.
Okay. I believe that absolutely.
Now, here's the point to it, okay? Everybody has a different personal opinion on everybody else, but every single person has their
I'm just
own
trying to stir the shit, man. You're fucking
thought.
I'm just trying to stir the fucking shit. You're just getting fucking philosophical on me. I get it.
1 point for Branko.
I know. Yeah, 1 point for you. Get a negative point, you dick. You're trying to get fucking.
Fuck yes.
We wanted real conspiracies, like how nobody's talking about how phones can be jacked to send low-frequency pulses that any computer can pick up to transmit data over unsecured networks, and they can actually break into your laptop and play different pornography.
Oh, you want that shit?
No, I want
Trump wants a wall. We need a cyber wall.
Wait a second.
Hold on. I want to hear more about this cyber wall. Hold on. Let's hear this.
Tell us, Branko.
Okay, let's hear the cyber wall first.
Oh, that's not Branko. Never mind.
No, Branko came up with that, though.
What is it about it then? Branko, tell me about the cyber wall.
Basically, long story short, this is something that's been discussed. We live in an age when we don't have to physically worry about enemies coming into the country because they don't have to leave their country. They can hack our computers. So if we're looking at getting a wall, shouldn't we get a wall that will protect all our technologies and all of our computers so that we don't have to deal with collusion anymore? That's what I mean by a cyber wall.
Did they get your cyber wall?
I agree with them on that, though.
I mean, the Chinese have been doing it for a long time.
They ain't fucking touched my cyber wall. I know how to use chopsticks.
I don't know. Well, I mean, the Chinese got what is it called? The Great Chinese Firewall.
That's genius. That's what we need to build around America.
Well, as funny as it might sound, as crazy as it sounds, Jay, he's actually got a point on that one, okay? Especially after what happened last night.
Is this a job interview?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm fucking dead serious on this one, man.
Okay, I'm just fucking with you. Go ahead.
So I actually called somebody that was part with What the Fuck Nation Radio and shit like that, right? Last night.
You called a part. Wait, you called somebody at What the Fuck Nation Radio for some help?
Well, I know he was part of What the Fuck Nation Radio for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to put his.
Roger that. You don't got to. You don't got to at all. I don't care. It's all good. Continue.
But so, I ended up calling him and stuff like that. I need a little bit of help. I was actually in a really bad spot last night. I was losing it a little bit. With the permanent ban, I lost all the photos of my mom who passed away in my living room last year, holding my hand and shit, Well, once we started talking about the issues with Fuckerberg and shit like that, for some reason, my phone actually crashed completely. It would not turn on. It wasn't dead. It wouldn't even take a battery charge. All right. Now, I ended up calling a tech buddy of mine who fucking dude is above and beyond the ops guys that you and I would probably deal with and know. Okay. Let's just say he's part of the alphabet soup. He decided to do a little ping to my cell phone.
The Campbell's vegetable soup?
Chef Boyardee?
Yeah, sure, yep. Chef Boyardee. Yep.
He's a Nazi.
So he did a little ping to my phone, and did some securing and shit like that with my cell phone last night.
Wait, somebody from What the Fuck Nation Radio's past pinged your phone?
No. One of the guys from What the Fuck Nation Radio I was talking to, and what we were talking about got my phone completely shut.
What?
Yeah.
So what?
Now it wasn't his fault at all. Definitely wasn't his fault at all. But no. So I had to call my Alphabet guy.
You're saying Alphabet
phone,
like in three letter.
Yeah.
So you have a 3-letter friend.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Bob.
Yeah. But so
Cat.
Yeah, let's go, Bob. So I called Bob, and Bob hit me up. You know, he pinged my phone and stuff like that. Keep in mind, I had to use my girlfriend's cell phone.
Oh,
so
wait, you can't use a deaf girl's
my
cell
phone number.
A deaf person's cell phone does not work like a regular person's cell phone.
What's up, Jay?
A deaf girl's cell phone doesn't work like a regular person's cell phone, so this is where you're losing me.
Actually, you can still make phone calls from her actual cell phone.
Touche.
So.
Drive on.
Huh?
Touche. Drive on.
Yeah. So he did some securing about different apps and stuff that I had on my phone. Well, and I got to be careful about how I term things and stuff because it's going to come off as a little crazy and shit like that. And I'm not fucking like computer smart for shit. But so this dude ended up finding a viral program that was linked to my Facebook app.
Chlamydia.
The app was actually keeping my phone from turning on or accepting a charge. And he had to clear all that shit. Now, he can't say that it was directly the Facebook app, but it was linked to the Facebook app. We can say that with 100% certainty.
What the
fuck? Mark Zuckerberg.
What's that, Mulder?
You want to talk? You want to talk?
Hold
about
up! What Mulder was saying?
Something.
Hold up! Mulder, what were you saying?
So what was going on with that was there was an APK running in the background that was basically having root access to his phone and overriding things, and that could have been multiple things, but it is directly tied to Facebook because it was probably something that got picked up during looking at somebody's page, a GIF, a video, something that got pushed to his phone. Now it's in the background, and when you give Facebook all the permissions it asks for your phone, it also gives them the permission to do kind of crazy shit like that. Facebook already got caught altering their APKs to not let people's stuff interact, like not letting Twitter pull people's Facebook contacts to try to cross-link accounts so they could, meet up with all their friends, because Facebook sees Twitter as a direct competitor. So, of course, they're going to do anything they can to stifle competition. It's already been proven in their internal memos.
That's why you're hired, my dude. That's why that's
exactly.
It. Bam.
Exactly.
Pookie, I told you. Now
here's the kicker thing. Now, here's the kicker part, too. I have not made any posts. I have not made any comments on my old Facebook page. I didn't do shit on that motherfucker. I would private message people, I'd save a couple memes every now and again and shit like that. Nothing big. Okay. Never posted anything, never commented anything, nothing. Okay. Now, magically enough, I get zucked almost completely at exactly midnight. Not last night, but the night before.
Look, I got to tell you something. I got to tell you something right now. That you got zucked at midnight is the direct correlation that we were in retrograde with Aquarius on that date. Listen, don't laugh.
You're missing it, man.
Look,
if you would have got purged at midnight Pacific time, that I would be more apt to say that it was something Facebook's doing, because they would purge their servers at midnight where their actual main server hub is. With you getting hit, I get hit all the time. Just 2 weeks ago, I lost this account and I had to fight to get it back. Right?
You did.
How long had you had that account? Did you had it for a long time? Because they've been.
That is my original account. That is my original account from 2008, roughly.
Here's the problem
Okay, go ahead.
Is Facebook's new algorithm is going through past posts, and they're using shit from years and years and years ago to zuck your ass. However, you can submit a request to them that they will let you download all of your data that was associated with that account, even if they perma-zucked it.
Half head.
Now hold up.
Half head.
Now hold up. Now hold up.
No. You hold up. Dick, drive this car.
I will actually read.
Dick, drive this car.
I will read the actual email from the Facebook account.
Listen, I got to ask you a question. I got a question. Let's be specific. Was it Pacific?
It was not Pacific. It was our time. It was almost midnight our time.
So then this is all a lie. Because you specifically said it wasn't Pacifically time.
Say what?
Yeah, I know what your email says from Zuckerberg because I've got multiple of them.
No. This one was actually from a Facebook employee.
Regina. I know her.
Riley.
No, it was Janiqua.
Becky with the good hair.
Or Angelo.
But it says, we've determined that you're ineligible to use Facebook. Okay, blah, blah, blah. To learn more about Facebook's policies, please review the Facebook statements, blah, 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 blah. Unfortunately, for safety and security reasons, we can't provide additional information as to why your account was disabled. We appreciate your understanding as this decision is final. And they responded with, after I had there's no, reasoning for this shit. There's this is the final email from you and from us. And I've been emailing them all fucking day, yesterday and today, and fucking zilts back.
I must retort. Did you just say that from memory?
Oh, no, I actually pulled the fucking, pulled the email up on my phone.
I was like, damn, you're, okay. All right, I was just wondering.
Juicy juice.
But no, you want to talk about a cyber wall? I kind of actually agree that we need a cyber wall.
Okay. And what do you? I got a question for you and Branko. What if Trump meant a cyber wall the whole time and not an actual wall? A cyber wall with slats.
That just makes me believe that Trump might be more of a fucking retard than I thought he was. Just personally speaking.
Okay. What about you, Branko?
If that's what he was to believe, he's got us all duped. But don't get me wrong, I do believe in a wall being built on the southern border because it could create jobs.
I'm really looking at a wall built on the eastern border. I'm really liking that.
I like the northern border too.
Yeah, the Mississippi River Wall. Fuck you guys.
You just want to bring back the Mason-Dixon line?
The Western Wall, man.
You can't.
So if you guys talk about a cyber wall, the main fiber hubs that trunk in from the Atlantic, almost all of them hit New York. One comes in at Boston, and then there's multiple that come in at Miami. Now, on the Pacific side, in between Los Angeles and San Francisco, there's about 8 different main fiber runs. Japan to the U.S., Trans-Pacific Telecom. There's one that comes in at Seattle, which bounces off from Russia at or not Russia, but Alaska. They run up there and then come back down. They hit Portland, Seattle, and then one about 100 miles north of San Francisco. So basically, if they lock down all of the entry points for the main lines, any data coming from overseas, which is all of it, is going to be filtered through that main wall. That's why when the NSA got busted years and years ago, when those AT&T employees went into their main fiber hub in San Francisco, and they were like, what the hell is this? The NSA had tapped the undersea cables, and that was when they had Echelon and Frosting running at the same time, when they were basically high-speed filtering all the data that came in on the Pacific coast.
I remember that.
Wait a minute, so that's why our internet runs so slow in the United States compared to the rest of the world?
No, it's because we invest in our infrastructure for shit. The years that net neutrality was up, internet infrastructure investment went down. Now that net neutrality has been repealed, there's actually been an increase in infrastructure development.
My man. See, hired.
I know. It's great. That's super great.
Mulder, I got a question. What was your fucking IQ?
You
Don't
guys
answer
know I
that.
make up 98% of what I say. I just sound confident when I say it.
Tired.
I know he's the best, dude. He's super good at this shit. I'm really liking this. I'm really liking this show.
I love you.
Oh, excuse me.
Look. I don't know about no underground railroad cable, and I've never put eyes on it. I don't know. I'm giggling so fucking much.
There's a big old fiber optic cable that runs underneath the ocean.
I
man.
know, and it makes me think it's like a
Well,
big.
dude, I
fucking,
mean, how do you think Harriet Tubman got a hold of fucking Lincoln, bro?
an octopus? That's what I think it is down there. Just a big fiber octopus.
Fiber octopus.
That's what I feel like it is, man. It's so fucking silly. Oh my god.
You know the Los Angeles class submarines used to put divers out, and they would tap into the undersea cables that Russia had.
Ooh, I'll tap that.
You tap that Russian cable?
He tapped that easy cheese.
Yeah,
Jay, as long as it's got a fucking pulse or a fucking surge, you'd tap it.
I don't see. You don't even know me like that. I'm not all willy nilly with my willy. You know what I'm saying? You don't even.
You go skinny dipping without your Kevlar, man.
Yeah. You don't know what I put my penis in, bruh. I could put it in between my two mattresses. You don't know that. Hey, well, don't laugh at me, Branko. Don't act like you don't fuck two pieces of bread. Don't act like you don't fucking rub clam chowder on your fucking old balls and just slam it between two pieces of cornbread.
Does your dog still, Jay, does your dog still like peanut butter? Because I know you told me to try.
I know your fucking dog loves Cheez-Its. And he likes to eat them out of your
I don't even
ass.
have a dog.
How do you know I have a dog? Do you know I have a dog?
We go.
Nah,
I got a fucking parakeet, Dick.
You have a parakeet, Dick?
You got a parakeet?
Oh my god.
No. Yeah, I got a parakeet.
Does he call names?
I
am too sober
He
for
call all
this
the people.
conversation.
Yeah, he says Branko's mother. That's what he says. And then he does. I got a recording of him.
All right, back to the game.
No.
Pookie, I got a question for Pookie.
What's that?
How is your little retro gaming page going?
Oh,
I haven't really been streaming much on it, man.
Bro, he made it sound like all fucking lackluster and shit. You better say that shit with some excitement, Branko. Take two, go.
Yeah.
Well, like he just said, he's not playing it, so it don't matter.
Listen here, cornbread.
I've been busy, man. Shit.
Oh, no, hey, I was just asking.
Dude, he's practicing for the fucking PGA. Why don't you ask that question? And Mulder, if you didn't know, is practicing for Space Force.
And you're practicing to be a human being.
Listen here, you fucking mayor of shit town. I don't like your disrespect. I don't.
Listen, I have to deal with your identical brother at least once a month.
Look, this is rude, crude, and ill-refined radio that you're fucking bringing to the actual fucking U.S. Army what the fuck moments, and they don't give a shit what's going on right now. And all I hear is farting, somebody hitting a fart button everywhere, and I don't know what this shit is.
Excuse me, sorry. I'm telling you, man, I should have had that chili, man. Fuck.
Look, Pookie's going for the PGA.
Kazam.
Kazam?
Shazam.
Listen, Will Smith.
Does anybody remember that movie?
Excuse me?
That's a conspiracy theory.
Does anybody else remember that movie?
That's
an
actual conspiracy theory. I think Mulder fucking left. He had to go poop or something. I'm not sure.
No, that's the Mandela effect, man.
What?
No, I actually found evidence that movie actually existed.
Well, show it to fucking Mulder.
Show it to all of us.
Yeah.
I would love to see it.
That movie never existed.
If I could,
Sinbad never existed.
Bam.
What's that? Mulder?
Sinbad never existed for one, and Nelson Mandela was a terrorist.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I found evidence that actually supports that shit, that it actually did exist. The movie actually did get done. They actually found, as fucking crazy as this is, they found it in an old abandoned fucking Blockbuster. The fucking VHS tape was actually damaged, so they've only got a small section of it that is usable and shit to film and shit. But yeah, I found proof that movie actually fucking existed.
I call bullshit.
Yes. Well, hold on. You'll go on speakerphone. We're outside, so you might hear some shit, but I'll find it real quick.
Wait. So you So you half-head went into some fucking old janky Blockbuster that's been closed down and had fucking swamp rats, swamp donkeys, and fucking homeless crackheads sleeping in it, but they left the one conspiracy fucking theory movie, this whole Mandela effect fucking thing, this one Sinbad movie or Veni Vidi Vici or whatever the fuck. You found it.
I did not. Hold on. I'm actually pulling up the stuff right now. Fucking first thing that fucking came up. Fucking April 1st from 2017. It's on fucking YouTube. Google Sinbad Genie movie.
Just look. Okay. Number one, the date that you said. Repeat the date that you just said.
Yeah, April 1st, 2017.
Bam, right there, conspiracy. Bam. Doesn't exist.
So
Not true.
Where Shazam came from was Sinbad hosted some shit back in the day, and he dressed up like all Araby, piratey and shit.
Like a genie.
And then there was a bad Chinese knockoff where they were like, oh, look, a black guy. We can replace it with another black guy because they're all the goddamn same. And that's how that cover came about.
And fucking what's his face played the genie or whatever in a bottle. The basketball player, the big one.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
Shaquille O'Neal, yeah.
Who's actually a cop.
Who is actually a cop, which would blow my mind if he pulled me over. Blow my motherfucking mind out the frame. I'd let him arrest me and ask him questions. Did you fuck Kobe's girl?
Wait. Shaquille O'Neal's a cop now?
Yeah, he's a sheriff.
Been a cop for a long time.
And that crazy motherfucker, the fake martial arts guy, Steven Seagal.
No, Steven Seagal was never a cop.
Oh, he wasn't?
He was an auxiliary deputy. He had no real arrest powers.
Oh, I'm an auxiliary president. I'm an auxiliary president.
Yeah, that was all for that show. That was it. And Steven Seagal is about one of the biggest douches out there.
Oh, I can imagine. So, getting back
Mulder,
to this,
check your messenger.
Mulder, check your messenger. And Mulder fucking destroy this shit apart. I know you're going to. Mulder, look, I don't know if you know this half-head, but...
I even sent him a video link on YouTube that fucking Sinbad comes in and fucking admits that the movie was made.
Listen. I'm going to let you fucking know, right? I'm just going to let you know.
What was the date again?
God damn. April 1st, 2001.
So April Fool's Day.
17.
It was by College Humor. You're getting fucked over.
Bam. So I just told you, I was about to tell you before Mulder fucking actually did it, he's about to eat your shit alive. Try again.
It was College Humor working with Shazam to prank everybody. Just like when Rick Aisley got with Cartoon Network to rickroll the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
That actually is kind of fucking depressing to me now.
Yeah, ate your shit for fucking lunch, son.
I got one for Mulder.
All right.
See if he can disprove this or prove this. Did Tesla actually produce a resonating device that almost like caused an earthquake in New York City?
Yes, he did.
Okay, there. I don't know. I mean, I've always been told yes.
Pookie, you know what we just discovered, and we're gonna fucking have this for the next show, and I'm gonna fucking do a whole Mulder. You're gonna have your own fucking thing. it's going to be Can You Stump or Mulder Eats Your Shit Alive. That's what the show's going to be called. You're going to have your own segment.
It's like early Pookie.
Well, Jay, let's do a big one then. Let's do a big one right now.
Okay, Mulder's going to eat your shit alive. Hold up, I got to come up with. I'm going to look right here. I'm going to find. Let me find a beat. Go ahead. I'm going to find a beat because we're gonna do this. Mulder's going to eat your shit alive. This is great. This is a brand new off the fly fucking thing we're going to do. Mulder, are you up for the challenge, sir?
Oh, sure, I'll give it a shot.
You're pretty fucking good, dude.
I'll give it a shot like Lee Harvey Oswald said on November 23rd.
Ooh, fucking both great shooters.
But but he didn't shoot.
Oh. This is
Oswald couldn't shoot for shit.
Hey. No, Pookie.
I love it, man.
Look, no, we can't make that your theme song.
I just saw you over there looking at me.
I'm gonna eat your shit alive.
Dude, I need that to start my video game streams, man.
I'm gonna eat his children.
What the fuck? All right.
That sounded like Clinton.
Yeah. So.
Say what?
You sound like Clinton. Okay.
Let's get on to this.
Let's get on. This is taking way too long. This is all right. All right. Half head, Pookie, not Pookie. Mulder, you ready? Half head, you ready?
Yep.
Go. He's gonna eat your shit. Go.
Okay. So Mulder, years back, I've been doing this whole conspiracy fucking look into on 9/11. Okay. Now, everyone says it was Bush Jr.'s fault, right?
Okay.
Or that he was involved with it.
Okay.
Would you agree? Would you agree that that was a big conception years back, and still to this day?
Still to this day, there's whole movements that believe Bush, the government, everybody else was involved.
Exactly. Now, here's what I've found so far. Okay, when 9/11 happened, there was a couple of Marine units that were actually sent up to the Twin Towers, and specifically they were directed to guard the safes in the basement. Okay, this is actually coming from a Marine who actually was in the unit and everything like that. I'm not going to put his name out at all
supposed to guard the
on that one.
after the towers fell or before?
Say what?
Were they regarding the safes before the towers fell or after?
This was during the recovery efforts.
Okay, I'm going to stop you right there because that's the plot of Die Hard 3.
Die Hard 3. Okay, so let's continue with this though. Okay, because this is what I have found just doing research, calling guys around and stuff like that. Okay. Now, apparently, this dude actually went out and was actually protecting the safe.
Spit it out.
I'm trying to remember this all. I haven't dealt with this theory at all for fucking damn near 5 years. So basically, this dude was sent up there to secure the safes out of the basement of the Twin Towers. All right. Now, in the middle of the night, they had 3 low boys actually come down into the basement and actually pull the safes out. Now, they supposedly had some fucking call sign or fucking challenge word and shit like that for their pass and stuff like that. Okay. They were actually taking the safes to the West Coast, and they were taking basically Old Route 66, basically, all the way down. And basically, he ended up passing out right around New Mexico area, roughly. And when he woke up, the rear security was up their asses, and there's like, what the fuck's going on? Where's the fucking low boy? And when they got out to talk to rear security, it wasn't the initial rear security that rolled out with them. They were in full uniform, yes, but none of them were the same guys from when they left. And it was supposed to be a constant team to go all the way down. Okay. Now, the fucking rear security said, no, they fucking stopped like fucking 25 miles back, and they fucking paused to fucking take a break, and you guys just kept going. Now, the driver never got any info on it and stuff like that. They just kept going. They don't know where the fucking low boy went. The fucking driver still to this day fucking says, nope, never saw the low boy drive away. Okay. Now, if this is true, okay, one of the best thing is for conspiracy theory is how do you hide it? How do you hide a conspiracy theory? Okay. You have fucking safes literally on low boys that are covered driving down the fucking highway. You have a military convoy
down the highway covered, Connexes, generators.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, they do.
Coming in was
Sorry.
Was Fast and the Furious when they went to Brazil.
Sorry.
The Marine unit led by
Mulder,
Simon
sorry.
Peter
Could you
German
Mulder, hold up
terrorist.
real quick. Could you start back again? Something happened. I couldn't hear you for shit.
Like, everything about that story is fucking straight out of Die Hard 3. Except when they switched it out, they put it on a barge and then made people think the barge sunk and the gold was at the bottom of the river.
Well, truthfully, I'll tell you this right now. I have never once looked. I've never watched any of the Die Hard movies.
Hello?
Yep.
Hey, you just
What the fuck?
You won.
No, okay. Two-Face. I don't know.
No,
Goddamn. Yeah, I'm not. My brain is not working. Are you talking about that conspiracy theory where they stole a bunch of freaking money from the trade centers that I don't know if it existed or not just before the towers collapsed?
Pookie, are you talking to me or Mulder?
You.
No, I'm talking to you, man.
Oh, no. I fucking never heard of that, honestly.
Okay, because that's where I thought we were going with it, man. Like, apparently, like, some money disappeared or gold or something disappeared, but someone, like Mulder said, that's just right out of Die Hard 3. So.
Yeah, that's Die Hard 3.
This is just a conspiracy theory that I believe on what happened on it. You know, I've talked to some of the guys that were with him and stuff like that, but, you know, it's just whatever, you know, it's just a theory I have, so I don't give a shit if I fucking get burnt or not.
Guys that were there by police academy instructors were FBI guys that were there. I've been drinking with a lot of these guys, and I feel like that would be one of those you wouldn't believe this shit stories you hear when you go drinking with people. And I've never heard shit about that.
I just got this fucking look. Check this out. I just got this big long message right here, and it's from somebody to J-Ready WTFNR. It says, this is weird. To whom it may concern, the new motto, Democrat Party, for Q and Force Q to America, Museum of Science, the desk of Minister Roger A. Gertz, dazed our hair. Wait, I want to send this. I don't even know what the fuck this is. I'm going to forward this shit to you. There's a link. I'm scared to click it.
Don't click that fucking link, dude. That's some Nigerian bullshit right
No.
Do not click that link.
Look.
I may be crazy, Jay, but fucking I'm with Mulder on this one.
Trump Christmas. We the people found the building defines the way that the people think. Our actions and rights question. There are ways and means of doing everything right. Marijuana justice will be served into the in the produce department at your local grocery market with the kale, lettuce, and romaine. It is a food which is Democrats have vilified and served the lust for power and votes. A note in thinking right will be served when your meaning of absolutely caring for feelings of the forgotten. Whoo, wait.
That sounds like
that's
a damn.
All kinds of crazy and don't.
Look, okay, check this out. I got to say this before I this. Okay, this. Do you want me to post it? Because I'm fucking terrified. Look, listen. If you're an anonymous guy, like an anon guy, I have nothing but respect for you, motherfuckers. I really have nothing but respect for you, motherfuckers.
Sounds
Please.
like a code almost, man.
I'm gonna forward it to you. Y'all get on. Look, I've got to fucking throw away.
Do me a favor and just take a screenshot of it and then send me the screenshot.
Don't.
I don't want to click on.
I don't want that fucking. I don't want that forward, bro. Nope. No.
Oh no, it went away as soon as I tried to fucking do it. It went away.
Dude, my old phone used to fucking download fucking classified Army documents by itself, bro. I don't want none of that shit sent to my ass. Fuck that.
It straight up went away. Holy fuck my balls! It went away. How?
Was it sent to you on Facebook?
Yeah, on my fucking WTF&R, my J-Ready WTF&R.
Facebook flagged it as what it was and pulled it before you could click on it. Because I get messages and friend requests from accounts that don't exist, and then you go to try to clear it out, and the account doesn't exist, removing all traces of it, but you were still able to see it until you try to do something with it, and then it doesn't exist. Like if you try to go comment on something after somebody deleted their comment, basically you're just working off the cache data on your computer, and when it tries to update off the Facebook servers, now it's a 404 not found.
Hey, whoever you were, look, send it back. They deleted it, bro. They deleted it. Send it back.
I told you should have screenshotted it.
I tried to. Man. I swear to God, I tried to. On everything I love, I tried to fucking screenshot it, man. Send it back, please. And I'll fucking screenshot it.
Facebook is notorious for like censoring shit, man.
Holy shit!
Like, what if that was like a fucking secret message that he just got?
Dude, it was speaking nothing but speaking nothing but positivity. Like it was talking about like they vilified weed, and it's going to be a weed Christmas. What the fuck is that shit? Dude, send it back, please. I don't know who you fucking were, man. I really am intrigued with that. Oh my God. And Facebook deleted it from my messages.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you. When I lost this account, there was shit where I had messaged you or talked to people, and it was just blank, and it says this account has not been verified, and the message content is hidden for your protection.
No, I don't, dude. I will go on. I will go on a burner computer to fucking open that. I'm not even fucking joking. I want to know what that shit was. It intrigues me. I hope it's not a trap. It's a trap. But I'm so serial right now. I want to fucking know. It didn't say anything about Facebook. Facebook didn't send me a message saying it was like some crazy shit either. At all.
They're not going to. They're just going to get rid of it.
Oh, fuck, man. Send it back. I don't know who you were. I know you're listening, dude. Please. That was dope. I love secretive shit like that.
How about that $10,000?
Yeah, hey, if you love secretive shit like that, just go to your filtered spam messages in your Gmail. You'll find a ton of it.
I've never seen anything like that before, though, man. Never, not one time. That was specific. But there's a link at the bottom of it, which scares me. I'm going to have to tell fucking Redleg about that. That's fucking cool. We're getting Ooh, this is a secretive thing. Oh.
Too bad you don't have Twilight Zone. Woo.
Dude, I'm woo-wooed right now fucking bad, dude. I love shit like that. And I try to, I hit my fucking shift command number 4 for a fucking screenshot. No bueno, never came up. As soon as I hit it, it started fading. I want it back. I want it back.
Hey, guys that are listening to this, can we get Jay a screenshot of that since we know y'all got it?
No, look, the person that sent it, I would love that. I would love that. I want them to read it.
Or the NSA, but nice. They already seen it.
I was talking to fucking that Denver underground NSA or wherever the fuck it was. Ooh, this makes me feel like I'm about to get fucking murked. I like it. I'm gonna have to check my car for bombs before I leave tonight.
Do you guys ever hear about the conspiracy of a group of street racers that took on a Brazilian developer and ended up stealing a safe of his and driving it through the city?
Ooh. That's fucking dope.
It's like a Fast and Furious type of shit, man.
That was Fast and Furious 6.
That was a plot. That was a plot to Fast and Furious. It surely was. With 2 sweet ass Chargers. Look, Jake Ford says they're just going to hold your dick pics hostage. Hey, look, if the world wants to see my dick pics, they're just going to be like, word. And if they, and then they're going to extort money and lizard blood from you in exchange for your dick pics back. I don't give a fuck who has my dick pics, man.
Are you using a microscope to take those pictures?
No, I'm using a macro lens, dick. We're
macro lens.
21st century. So, this totally took 100% of my attention, and I don't know. This intrigues the fuck out of me. We got a secret fading message.
There's a 200% fucking chance that was a Nigerian scam, and you were going to end up losing your bank account, your credit card information, and probably your dignity.
They can't track my fucking bank account and dignity. Look, Travis Howell, not micro, macro. There's a lens called a macro lens, and it zooms in real
macro. Close. You know, there's an easy way to do it on the old film cameras. Is all you do is take the lens and flip it around.
Yeah.
Same shit, man.
It's pretty cool. I love doing that kind of macro photography.
I love it,
dude. Mulder. I mean, I'm absolutely positive it's a fucking Nigerian prince, ISIS, Red Dot Indian. I'm just
Pakistani.
Yeah, they're all inbreds anyway. Oh, geez.
They want you to send boobs in vagine.
I don't got
bitch lasagna.
Hello,
all
bitch
about
lasagna.
that bitch lasagna.
Yeah, if we can get some of those, if they're gonna hold my bitch lasagna pictures for ransom, then maybe we can talk.
Dude, I wish we could play the Hello Bitch Lasagna song. I think people need to hear that.
I don't know.
I agree.
I don't know where you've been the past motherfucking year, Mulder. I don't know you're new here. but
milk truck just arrived.
Look, the milk truck just arrived, and we are making actually a recipe for Hello Bitch Lasagna.
Trademarked, by the way. So if you come out with it, it's not yours, it's ours.
And there's going to be weed in it.
I got a Clinton escort here. I'll be right back.
You got a Clinton escort? Oh,
who is typing?
I don't know. Somebody's fucking typing. They're fucking zapping. Somebody's playing with their phone. Branko, what the fuck are you doing?
My bad. Talking to texting Mulder.
Oh my God!
On Messenger.
Look, hang up and text Mulder because you're buzzing the show.
Yo.
I love you. Goodbye.
Oh.
Welcome to Costco. I love you. Goodbye.
I'll turn him off.
No, don't turn him off. You turn off because we got to continue the show. I love you. Goodbye.
Oh, fine. Later, Jay.
Bye. Whew. Or that person that sent that fucking email, call the show. I want to know what the fuck that is. That is so crazy.
Little do you know, you get like a cryptic fucking message and there's like something hidden there and whatever.
They can't hack a Mac. They probably can. I'm just talking shit.
Dude, you say that, and that's the reason why Apple is the most unsecure device on the planet. You know?
I love my Mac, dude.
Oh, I love my Mac too, but you don't even know how to go in any like deep entail of it, man.
Look, Mulder, you're fucking crazy, dude. You see that shit? That's a crazy.
Yeah, see it.
Well, look, if that's your identity, bro, he's not. Hey, go undercover. I mean, I know you know how to do that black shit. Not racist. I know you.
Sometimes sometimes it be like that, and sometimes it don't be like that. Sometimes it just be what it be.
Look, if you're getting into that dark arts, bro, I want to just I just want to look over your shoulder. I'm not
Kangs.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I'm not trying to press no buttons and no dark arts. I'm scared. I'm scared of the fucking internet, the real internet. I'm scared of the fucking darknet. I watch too many fucking horror movies about it.
Dude, I tell you, I used to like play around with that shit, man. And when I stumbled across it was like an eBay for human organs.
Yeah,
I was done, dude. I was done.
Look,
done.
if you can buy the black guy, black arts black guy penis on fucking black eBay. That's a dark organ. No, not a dark organ.
Oh, time. What time is it? Time.
I already sell a little drugs. I smoke a little weed. I got 2 baby mama. I got bad credit. If I had a big dick, I could be black. I mean, let's just say.
I can rap and I've got rhythm, but good credit. Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. Okay. So, look, back to it. I want to peek over your shoulder while you're on the dark net.
Reality.
On the deep web, not the dark net. Let me get my verbiage correct. I just want to peek over your shoulder.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna go to a Starbucks and do it from a burner laptop, so they can't track the MAC address back to whatever I'm using. Because that way, when that same NIC card pops up on the internet somewhere, and the FBI is like, "Oh, that's the hexadecimal for that MAC address where that creepy motherfucker was talking about fucking sheep with his fist."
You done spoke a whole nother language I don't know nothing about.
Dude, I've got like 4 or 5 of those. What are they? What do they used to call them? Netbooks, Airbooks, whatever the hell. They're real small Dells.
Can we do this shit on an old Game Boy?
I mean, if you really wanted me to go in there and give you a class on how to do it, I'd do it. But I don't want to teach the public how to do that because that's bad.
Look, no, to get on the fucking darknet is everybody's right. Everybody has the right to anonymity.
But I don't.
Fuck. Fuck. I can't say the word anonymity. Fuck. How do you say anonymity?
I felt like it's just deja vu, like this hardcore, man.
How do you say anonymity? Anonymity.
Anonymity.
Anonymity. Fuck, that's the hardest word ever of all fucking time.
I don't know. I can't even say it.
Anomaly.
Fucked up, man. Fuck you.
Yeah, if you want to do it, man, you make a live USB that you run Linux off of, then you run Tor through that Linux, and then you don't use your built-in NIC card on the computer, and you get a USB connector for a network. Then you do it like that. That way you can burn both the thumb drive it was ran on and the NIC card.
Coding. You're right. Mueller, you're fucking right. Coding. I don't know a fucking thing. I suck at numbers. I suck at them. When I
have to be a genius to code, man.
Look, I gotta tell. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. I was driving in Nebraska one time, and there's a fucking road sign, and it says this city and this city. One is 13 miles away, and one's 31 miles away. And when I was at a distance, my brain made those numbers shake and turn into the fucking devil raping my grandmother in my fucking vision when I'm driving down the road. I can't take numbers. I'm so dyslexic retarded. I'm retarded. I don't like numbers.
You need to get you a Nintendo 3DS and get you Brain Age and play with that, man. It'll help you out, man.
Jake Ford said, so the dark web is where the good porn's at. What's the good porn? Everybody's got their own taste of lollipop, you dick.
Don't make me say what kind of porn is on there.
I know what he's fucking put. I'm picking up what you motherfuckers are putting down.
That sicko just said good porn. No, dude. There's no good porn on.
That's where the shit, where if you watch it, you deserve to eat a bullet.
Yeah. You were a cop and you had to fucking watch that shit and like investigate.
No,
I did it for 2 months.
I could not do that. You can pay me enough money to do that shit, man.
When you were fucking getting paid to investigate this shit, and you can only do it for fucking, that's torture to me. That's like bad fuck. You should call the fucking Better Business Bureau, the triple B's, Like, hey, they made
It's
me do
like,
this.
Like me watching, like I can't watch ISIS movies where they're like pouring gasoline on people in cages and catching them on fire. It fucks me up, man.
I always thought that was fake. It was like super good quality though. Like they have their production value was top notch. Look, ISIS got great. They got great directors. I'll say that.
You know what? Hold on though. I want to say this though. Maybe if some of these gunshot videos we see, if people would start shoving tampons in the wound, we could go ahead and prove how that's fucking useless, and people need to stop thinking they can put a tampon in any goddamn hole on the body.
I did see an ISIS video where they shot this dude in the face with a slug and it just blew his shit out. But the way his eyeballs and his face went, I'm like, damn, that's pretty fucking real. I mean, I've seen it.
It's probably real, dude.
And hold on, I see Travis says he took the Texas State Trooper test. You aren't a Texas State Trooper until you wear your hat, and if you get out of the car without your hat on, that's not a valid ticket.
Oh, for real?
Oh, you?
No, I'm making that up.
Oh, I don't know.
I've heard that excuse before because state troopers always have to wear their hat because they think they're fucking cool because they got a hat. Like, put on your hat, trooper, faggot.
The craziest thing in Texas is I bumped into a Texas Ranger, a legit Texas Ranger, just at a Walmart. I had like this 30-minute conversation about him. With him
they're badass. To be a Ranger, you have to be a sergeant in the state troopers for so many years before you can even apply to be a Ranger. The Rangers are the equivalent of the FBI for the state of Texas.
No shit.
Dude, this dude was legit, man. Like, he was cool, man. He was a cool motherfucker. I was talking to him about, because how old was I? I was about 17, maybe 16 when I bumped into him. And I was asking him, about the whole, because he had his gun strapped to his hip, but he was wearing cowboy boots. I saw the weird badge that they have on. He had it on his belt. Yeah. Well, he had it on his belt, and I was like, how the hell do you do that shit, man? It's cool as fuck. But and then again, I was a kid from the product of Chuck Norris's what the
Walker,
Ranger, Texas Ranger
Walker Texas Rangers, the baddest motherfucker. Oh, and Travis Howell says, I failed the poly because I know people who sell pot. Wait a second. I just look. Wait a fucking second. I call bullshit.
I don't know anyone that sells pot.
I bet you gave a deceptive answer.
They don't give a fuck what you answer on the poly, Travis. They don't give a fuck what you answer. You just you lied about something. I don't think that was.
Just tell the truth.
Look, easy. They're not measuring if you're telling the truth or not. They're just measuring your fucking levels.
They're measuring your physiological response to the stress of the question.
Yeah, and on a fucking pot question, somebody that sells pot, you're going to be a fucking cop. They don't give a. That is a plus for them, dude. You failed because you like to fucking do something crazy. Like,
hey, Brian Mueller, MaxiPad will make a good pressure dressing, but you got to crank that bitch down. You can't just slap it on there and hope it's going to work like a Band-Aid.
They asked you.
What was that movie? What was that movie? Jupiter Ascending or whatever it is, where she slapped the fucking MaxiPad on that fucking wound he had. I was like, he's going to bleed the fuck out.
He's going to bleed out. They asked him the question. In Corpus Christi, he failed it. So they asked, I bet you this is the question they asked, because this is the question they ask every officer in America, and it's a standard question. They asked, did you tongue Riley's butt on the 31st of last year in the month of October with candies as offerings? So you lied about tonguing somebody's butt named Shiloh.
No, what had happened was they used a funnel and pushed Diet Coke in this person's ass, and he used his tongue to push some Mentos in and make a fun fountain.
Yeah, he did it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so
I would actually pay to see this.
You know, it's to do that at the pump. Federal law, state law. I mean, something about knowing a fucking pot dealer or somebody sells it Molly and shit.
Hey, here's a conspiracy for us. Sometimes Amazon doesn't actually deliver your packages. They just mark them as delivered, so you think they got stolen.
Yep.
I do believe that because I'm still waiting on the iPad, and it was supposed to be here yesterday. Oh, what the fuck happened? Did this shit just stop working? Everything's freezing up right now. At least we're in fucking damn near 3 hours in. So her name was Stacy. Brian Mueller says her name was Stacy. Look, I believe that shit with Amazon.
If you think you can set up with a gun and wait for somebody to come to your door and steal your package, that's premeditated murder. And please don't post that on Facebook because an investigator will find that. I just proved that earlier to somebody else. And
you need to invest in that dude that made that sweet ass gadget that sprays fart spray. That shit was sweet.
The Uber glitter bomb.
Yeah,
the fart sprayer.
That shit was genius. Like he said, he over-engineered the shit out of it. But he's got technology on Mars right now. He did it with the Mars rover. He engineered something on that thing. So he's like a super smart dude.
You know, Nikola Tesla has technology on Mars, and he died before any of this shit happened.
I want to say that I have a little bit of technology on Jupiter. I'm made of stardust, just like everything. I'm a part of everything.
Oh, you're one with the universe.
Some new photos did show a frozen icy crater on Mars, and Elon Musk could be heard shouting with fucking glee because he's going to be the supreme overlord of Mars before too long.
Hell yeah, dude.
Whatever.
They found an icy hole. Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
They found an icy hole 2 weeks ago over here in Missouri because those two girls got murdered and they found them.
Oh fuck, dude! That's
no, that was a couple years back, but it's literally where I used to work where they found their bodies.
Those two dumb bitches that went backpacking in Morocco and got their heads cut off, and then the BBC reported it as they died of neck injuries. Yeah, having your head separated from your neck would qualify as a fucking injury.
I hate that there's a news station called BBC. I hate that.
Because we all know what you're thinking about.
Yeah. Ain't you?
No.
I'm not degenerate.
You should.
I am a fucking degenerate.
That's funny because I was having a conversation just before the radio thing with my roommate's mother. I was like, he said, because the restaurant we're at had this thing called a PBC, like a peanut butter, like ice cream thing, and I said it, but I slipped my lip or whatever it is, and it came out BBC.
Yeah, you slipped.
She's like, "What's a BBC?" We had to explain to her what it was.
You slipped your lip on a BBC, bro. Hell yeah, you slipped that lip on there. Hey, look. That's that girl used to fucking say. I still got that recorded. Oh my God. Look, listen, guys. Brian Mueller, I am a special unicorn, or I don't know who you're referring to, but we're all individuals. And we all love things slightly different. Then it does not have coconuts.
I mean, if he called you a unicorn, it means you're a rare mythical creature.
I'm a rare mythical creature that was chased down by Tom Cruise back in the 80s. So I take that as a compliment. Lily.
Did you know that John Travolta in the Church of Scientology can kill someone and everybody around him is supposed to act like it didn't happen and clean up the body?
Hell yeah. Did you know that that dude's wife is trapped up in a fucking compound up in Oregon or some shit, or Washington, somewhere up in there in the shitty part of the fucking United States. Well, that's the flip side. Huh?
Travolta's wife?
No. The guy that runs Scientology. Now.
Oh,
Ron Burgundy? No, not Ron Burgundy.
Ron Burgundy.
Ronald McDonald. Ron
Miscavige.
Yeah. So yeah, his wife, all her friends.
No, she's dead.
You think they hold that bitch?
I think he accidentally killed her a couple of years ago.
How?
They're just not showing anybody a body.
Oh God, dude.
Conspiracy.
There is a fucking conspiracy.
It's so controlling that all it would take is her acting out of line to him once, and you can see him fucking flipping out and accidentally killing her.
And slap a bitch to death. He's got a heavy hand.
Push her and her head hit something.
Yeah, fried green tomato style, but she survived. But she did miscarry. Rest in peace, child. Yeah, Brian Mueller, fucking Tom Cruise, one of the best actors of all time. Don't get it.
One of the best actors under 5'5" of all time.
He's great. I love his movies.
Dude, I just love how they're able to camera angles, man.
Yeah,
make that motherfucker look taller, man.
Hell yeah! What do you think they did to the giant
in that movie? Get Shorty when Danny DeVito says he's going to play Johnny Cash.
Yeah,
and they're like, "Wasn't Johnny Cash like 6 foot tall?" He's like, "Oh, we all shoot low angles. We'll make it work. Don't worry about it."
Hell yeah, they do, man. Hollywood's fake as fuck. And they're all movie magic, and I found that shit fascinating, and I do it to this day. That's why you shoot low-angle dick pics. Huh?
Remember when I showed you Robert De Niro in his platform shoes?
Yeah. He's fucking... Dude, Robert... Look, he's a dick, too, and I don't see why he got one of those fake bombs. Nobody talks about those goddamn things no more. Nobody talks about motherfucking... Las Vegas no more.
The Vegas shooting. Oh my God, let's bring it back to that, man. That happened October last year. No one talks about that shit no more. That got swept under the rug.
A lot of people talk about, I have great memories of my first concert. That was a lot of people's last concert.
It's like some shit that I saw today is like if you jump out of an airplane and your parachute doesn't open, you got the rest of your life to fix it.
No doubt. That's true, though. That's pretty clever. Oh, that would suck, man.
It's like when I used to be a fireman. Either we make it out of this fire, or it's not really my problem anymore. Either way, I don't really care.
That's absolutely... Hey, yeah, Travis, fried green tomato style, dude. Yeah, that's... You already know what I'm talking about. He kicked that bitch right down the stairs. She landed on her fat belly. I guess there was a child in it. That's fucked up.
Yeah, the kid lived, though.
Oh, yeah, and they got his fucking arm cut off by the fucking train.
Cut off. Yeah, that's a good movie, man.
That kid grew up to be Leonardo DiCaprio in What's Eating Gilbert Grape, which I'm thinking is his best acting ever.
Dude, Leonardo DiCaprio's the jam, too, man. I like that motherfucker. I like him.
He's bad shit fucking crazy, though.
Yeah, but he gets the fuck...
He's all climate change, and then he flew a private jet to pick up an eyebrow specialist because he wanted his eyebrows to be on fleek for the fucking Academy Awards.
And which is another conspiracy, those Academy Awards.
Elitism is a conspiracy theory that no one ever wants to talk about.
Brian Mueller says, I went to the Navy because of Top Gun, never got Kelly McGillis, but I got crabs in Tokyo. Dude.
You could get Kelly McGillis now. I promise you could land that now.
Dude, you didn't get crabs in Tokyo. They don't have crabs over there. They have squid. You had squid on your dick. Okay, this is going by fast. What happened to the suicide note that the Vegas shooter had next to the goddamn couch? What
happened to the gun perfectly landing and being placed like it was sat down, but they're saying he was standing up when he shot himself? I've been to suicides. It doesn't work like that. That shit was staged, and the way those guns were laid out in that room was
stupid.
Ridiculous.
No, I agree. No, and the videos they quote unquote released of him working all that shit up the stairs, even though it was like 30 seconds of videos.
Look, I'm gonna call. Hey, I'm about to hang up on you, dude, and I want to call you right back because I don't know who this is, but I want to fucking know. This is a new caller, so you're gonna get a fucking weird number. And I'm just gonna. This is what's happening right now. You're in the fucking matrix. We're. And I hope. Ooh, what if this is fucking dude?
Player 3 has entered the game.
What if this is fucking dude? Fingers crossed right now. Let's say a small satanic prayer. Come shilly bum bum bum. Here we go.
All hell behemoth.
Let's hope.
Hillary's president.
Baphomet.
Hey, WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air, 304. Who we talking to?
Oh, hey, I'm a real big fan of the show. And, hey, can you excuse me for a minute?
Yeah.
Hey, Willow, could you turn the computer down? I'm getting backfeed from the man I'm talking to.
Hey, my name's Jay Reddy. Hey. What's going on, dude? What's your name?
My name's John Miller. I really like your show.
Hey, all right, cool.
And, you know what's funny? I was discussing with people earlier about movies, like movies invoke emotions and all that, and somebody brought up a movie that really brought me down.
What is that?
You know, like really, it's like it kind of like gut punched me in my core.
Yeah.
I was like, man, why'd you bring up that movie?
What is it?
And you know what?
Was it the stupid Monsters movie?
Every time I watch Schindler's List.
Schindler's List, yeah.
It is just, it's a body blow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's a kick in the pelvis. Why didn't them goddamn bombs work?
I don't know, man. Sometimes life is a hit and a miss, and just, you know.
Well, the reason the bombs I could make one that worked, but.
Well, don't.
Well, anyway.
Hey, man. What's a movie that brings up your spirits?
Debbie Does Dallas.
Oh, you're talking about slow jerking on the couch right now. I see what you're doing. I like your style, man.
Hey, you have such a humor. I think I like you too.
Oh, okay. Hey, where you
I
call?
love peace and Afro grease, motherfucker. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Huh.
I wonder.
That was the best ever.
That was somebody off their medication.
That was the best call I've ever had, ever.
Well, he talked about Schindler's List, and you know who was in Schindler's List? Fucking Nazis.
Yeah,
and you know who else makes lists? BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed is a bunch of Nazis.
You know, Nazis make me hurt in the pelvis. My pelvis hurts real bad when I think of Nazis.
You know, everyone gets freaked out about Nazis, but you know what freaks me out even more than Nazis?
Schindler's
Communists.
List? Oh, communists.
Communists, man.
Goddamn communists. Goddamn, come here.
No color has caused more hunger in the world than red and yellow.
So the Washington Redskins.
Holy shit, man! Look, I gotta fucking house clean this motherfucker, dude. Dude, the shit you say, bro.
I gotta say one thing before we start
hit it.
Right? Taxation is theft, fuckers.
Oh, it surely is. Oh my god, I'm about to fucking piss myself right now, dude. Mulder, you continue to fucking make me giggle and laugh, and you impress the fuck out of me every time, dude. That shit, the clever shit you say that hits me on a level that I can't even tell you right now. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to tell you off air so I can really get passionate with it, okay? I don't know what he's doing. Somebody said, I think he said his kid spilled hot tea on his dick.
No, that was that drunk stripper, Amy.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh my god, you savage.
Where the fuck is my thing?
Oh, hot crotch. It's in the
I don't even. I'm trying to read right now. Through my list of things, and I can't find it. I want there. Oh, that's it right there. And it's highlighted. That's why, because I'm a fucking dunce. All right, guys. The 23rd of December. That is 2 days. That's Christmas Eve, Ty Oswald from the Bearded Warriors will be on. Army veteran Ty Oswald was a Kiowa Warrior Avionics Weapons Systems crew chief who deployed to Iraq with Hotel Company 159th Aviation, 2nd Armored Cavalry Regiment under Operation Iraqi Freedom in 03 and returned 15 months later in 04. After his service time ended, he returned to Alabama 2006. He later founded Bearded Warriors, Veteran Suicide Prevention and Resource Awareness Group in 2013. Bearded Warriors is a group of military and non-military volunteers that provided veterans and their families opportunities to experience the fun and camaraderie of after-service community involvement. Even being a disabled veteran, he leads from the front and gets others to sign up for 5Ks, 10Ks, mud runs, and log carries. They host monthly social events that are family-friendly, such as meet and greets, bingo at veterans' retirements in Huntsville, and coordinates volunteers various other organizations in the area. And as always, we have shows 7 days a week here right on WTF Nation Radio. Monday, we have the Monday edition with Ice. Tuesday, we have Tied Up Tuesday with Minx. Wednesday, we have WTF Game, What the Fuck Nation Gaming. If you're big gamers out there and you want to check this shit out. Thursday, we have Sergeant's Time with Ice. Friday, we have Friday Night Freedom with Minx. Saturday is the 10 Foil Times, the newest show to WTF Nation Radio. It's with me, Pookie, and Mulder. Sunday, we have, oh my fucking God, Kicking It with Cause. Kicking It with Cause and Owl. So we've got media everywhere for you. We got shit on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
Your
iTunes.
mama.
Yeah, your mama knows about us. Shit, follow us on U.S. Army What the Fuck Moments, WTF Nation Radio. We are the voice of U.S. Army What the Fuck Moments. Also, if you like podcasts and you want to re-listen to the show, you can go to iTunes, you can go to Mixer. We've got shit there, dude. And if you got an Android, you can download the What the Fuck Nation Radio app, and we're live on there. Every show is updated instantly after the conclusion of the Facebook feed. And I really got a professional voice right now. I'm really liking this style. I should talk every show like this because I sound lame.
Like media.
Brr. Anyway, Mulder, tell the nation what you want to do to them.
I want to remind you not to stick a tampon in any wound that it's not specifically designed for. And have a great Christmas.
Pookie, tell them.
Like I always say, don't drink and drive, don't beat your spouse, and don't kick your dog.
Oh, and you know what? Because I'm the shittiest host ever, and I forgot what I'm going to say. Wrong again. I lied. And as always, if they stand behind you, protect them. If they stand beside you, respect them. And if they stand against you, defeat them. This is 10 full times. Number 2. Number 3 will be coming in a week. We'll talk to you motherfuckers later. Peace out, bitch. Come on now.